What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's bonfire. I have not logged in yet, so we're gonna log in together and we're gonna see what happens with this bonfire. We've been teasing it, or it's been teasing us rather. I've been wanting this to happen for a few weeks now. Ready to break this down. So we'll log into our main, into our warrior. Mog is still trash. What's up, Hooves? Hooves, something has to stay consistent on this channel. Something's got to. Alright. Let's log in. I'm ready. I'm ready for this bonfire. Hooves, I logged into Steam the other day and I was gonna start selling a lot of my Dota 2 skins. Cause I was like, when's the last time I played Dota? Uh-oh. I'm logging in. Doing it. Yeah, new TSM. Oh, it's gonna cause a reload. Okay. All right. That's right, Tarfang.
It's about time. Look around you, hero. What a lovely sight. The wisps are scattering. One by one, the wall comes crashing down. Now is the time. The world tree is ours for the taking. Find Sarfang. We shall finish this once and for all. Let's
take that world tree. I'm ready for this. Look at that. Look at how much fire that is. Just for the record, Horde officially sucks until there's a new leadership. Why, Max? Why? Did I sell him? You were talking about Dota with Guildies the other day. I sold, like, the taunts. The taunts for sure I don't ever use. So I put up the taunts on the marketplace, but the actual skins I haven't yet. But Max, why does the Horde suck? This is what was meant to happen. Ever since vanilla, we were at each other's throats. Now that I finally get to light up one of your houses on fire, now it's too evil. Like, no, this is ever since vanilla. I wanted to do this to the Alliance. I wanted to do this. If this game was still in vanilla and somebody said, let's go and occupy Orgrimmar and burn it to the ground, I'm sure Alliance would have been all for that. We've gone soft. We've gone soft, Max. Sylvanas is not morally gray. She did worse than Arthas did. But we all expected that from Sylvanas. Like, the fact, like, when Ian said morally gray, Sylvanas isn't morally gray. She hasn't been since she died. Oh, there's new stuff to do? Yeah, they added the actual burning of Teldrassil yesterday. So you can light that tree on fire, Hooves. And it's gonna feel so good. But yeah, the whole morally gray thing, like, Sylvanas she's been like that. Look at what she did in out in Silverpine Forest, right? When you're questing out in Silverpine Forest, she's not morally gray. Instead of dying, she's harvesting Valkyrs to replace her for her death to be immortal. Sylvanas is not morally gray. This is who Sylvanas is. She's gonna light up Teldrassil. That's who she is. The Horde and the Alliance have been at each other's throats in 15 years. Now they finally lose one base each. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. This is war. To ashes, you say? Yes. She killed innocents for no reason. Arthas killed innocents to protect them from turning into the Scourge. I'm not saying that Sylvanas is a good person. She's not. But that's what we should have expected. That's who she is. She's that person. Sylvanas didn't change. I think we all started having alts and started being sympathetic to both causes at the same time. I'm all for this. This is war. If Azerite is going to be that strong and burning down this tree is going to stop them, because now by burning down this tree, this means that the Alliance has no other foothold besides the Exodar on this continent, right? Which, honestly, let's go burn down the Exodar too. You got the marshmallows? Mohammed, me too, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. This is war. This isn't meant to be pretty. This isn't meant to be... This isn't like when you play tag or something and you're like, wait, I got to my base. I'm safe. It's like, no, no, no. I get to go in wherever I want. Hashtag campfire. War crimes are par for the course, guys. Alright. Now we just gotta take these guys down. You race changed your hunter to an undead female? I still haven't used my boost. And Brewmaster Monk is winning by so much in the vote. I was debating creating my undead monk today. I wasn't sure what I wanted to go for my monk, but now I'm pretty sure I want to go undead. We're gonna be PvPing this expansion, right? I want people to be angry at me. That's fine. I didn't go undead because I thought that they were peacekeepers or anything. I think more people are upset about the whole fact that Sylvanas was sold as morally gray recently to us, rather than what actually happened. I think if it just would have happened, I think everybody would have gone, oh damn, Sylvanas is crazy. But she's always been that way, which is why in Legion, when Vol'jin was going down and he said Sylvanas is a war chief, the lowest spoke to me. That's why everybody said, Sylvanas? Really? Are you sure that's who we're going with? Do you want to rethink that? Are they wrong? This is why. Because of who she is. As a tank for PvP orc, I know. But if I go undead, I can start campfires. War mode or GTFO? But prot warriors for war mode right now are just no good. Trying to war mode on a prot warrior is no. It's like the biggest uphill struggle I've had in a long time. We got debated because everyone believes it. Also, there was a post that I saw on the Reddit, on the WoW subreddit, and there was this guy who made a lot of sense. Il'gynoth says that the 5 torches shall light their way, and her third death will also like be the last thing that happens before the old gods come out. Now we're gonna have an old god expansion. There's way too much old god stuff happening in Tiragard and in mostly Tiragard, to be honest. There's way too much old god to not have that happen. And there are 5 world trees. This is one of the last 2 that were remaining. And then after this, Sylvanas has only died twice. So Sylvanas dies one more time, and we burn the tree at Mount Hyjal. That means that we are going to be living out Il'gynoth's prophecy. So if that world tree in Mount Hyjal also dies, then we're in for trouble. And that means that old gods no longer have anything holding them back. Wasn't the true quote about World of Warcraft as morally gray? Yes. So Ian sold it as being morally gray, but Sylvanas has been like this ever since she died. Like, she's just, that's how she's been. Although they never said Sylvanas is morally gray. They said that everyone's decision making, everyone here was gonna be morally gray. So they didn't specifically say that. I mean, you might have Sylvanas trying to completely edge everyone out, but maybe someone else is gonna come in and be the voice of reason. Sylvanas has been killed 3 times. Well, okay, but her first time was when Arthas turned her, right? So arguably the undead, the Forsaken Sylvanas that we know now, was born that day, as opposed to she died and then came back as the Sylvanas we know now. So arguably that first time was more the birth of modern Sylvanas. You know, I thought it was an interesting thread, and it might be where they go with it. It might not be. I mean, it's all just speculation at this point. But I do know we are gonna have some old god influence, because there's a lot of old god stuff happening in Tiragard, mostly pointing towards N'Zoth. But you know, I'm expecting some old god stuff, and I want to see that come forward. And the torches representing the world trees, you know, lighting their path, maybe. Ribkey, what's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Yeah, we'll do some Ribkeys later. I want to see the bonfire first.
I serve the Horde.
Oh, we get our mounts already?
In battle,
Nice.
make haste. The war chief
Very
awaits.
nice. I'm ready. Just noticed the title said Ripkey. Yeah, we'll get there. Uh-oh.
The war chief faces storm rage alone. I must.
Oof. Really? Just one heroic throw from Saurfang?
Horrible blow. I regret it.
Regret nothing. You did well.
Yeah, you're fine. It's war. You should have watched his back. It's Malfurion.
To interfere.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my time. Finish him and be done with it. Take a moment if you like. Then take his head.
Oh,
Meet me
damn.
at the World Tree.
Yep, let's do it. Come on.
You have led your horde in service of death. You will regret this day.
She's always done that. That's what she did in
Furion, no!
in Silverpine. Raising more undead.
You
killing
did not
innocent
kill
people.
him, Orc.
I
Why?
struck without honor. I did not deserve to end him.
This entire war is without honor. How dare you spill so much innocent blood for nothing?
Not for nothing. We spill blood so that the Horde will endure.
Because you spared Malfurion, I will offer you a choice. Attempt to stop me from taking him away and die, or remain there kneeling in the dirt and live.
Just kill her too. Let's do it.
Choice as well. Take him to Darnassus, and both of you will fall when we conquer it. or flee somewhere far from here so that you both survive.
Sarfang is telling her the plan.
We must follow our war chief to victory.
Should have just taken her out too. Yeah, that's how you get the mount, by the way. It's just the new quest line. You get one for Alliance and one for Horde. So if you have alts, then you can get those done to get a different mount as well. Why wait one more week when the job is done? Wait, what do you mean, Demon Hunter? What do you mean? Uh-oh.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Oh, this is it. Look, guys, it's her fault. This captain, if she hadn't spoken back to her, Tree would be fine.
I've no time for games.
You want the Horde one and you're on ally, no 110 Hordes, just 100, you think? Oof. You gotta finish leveling up. You have 2 weeks to level up. 2 weeks. August 13th and 14th is the international alts. I mean the international launch. Sorry, I read your alt statement. I don't know if you have to, I'm pretty sure you have to be 110. Oh, here we go, guys. You guys feel it? The bat is kind of worth it? I think so too.
Secure the beach.
You took a week off of work for it? Nice.
Why?
Why? For Azerite. For power.
You've already won. Only innocence remain in the tree.
Mythic Plus by
This
day
is
3?
war.
That's my hope too.
No. This is hatred.
No, this is war.
Rage. Windrunner, you were defender of your people.
She still is the defender of her
Do you
people.
not remember?
Just her people changed.
I remember. A fool. Take her! Run!
There it is. There it is. She got too close. Disengage. You're a hunter. You went up to melee range. Shouldn't have done that. See, I argue that that's her first, that's when she's born, not necessarily her first death. She tried survival, you never go for full survival. We're good, Julia, we're good. Watching the birth of our Banshee Queen.
Is pain. Hope fails. Now he'll understand.
Her death birthday, yeah. Raptor Strike was on global.
Soon join your loved ones.
I grieve for you. You've made life your enemy. And that is a war you'll never win. You can kill us. But you cannot kill hope.
Watch me kill Hope.
Can't I?
Watch me. What was she supposed to do? Just let the Horde enemies become stronger? I agree. I agree, it's war. And from the very beginning, we've been at each other's throats.
Burn it.
Now when we finally get there, it's a little too far? No. We got this. Here we go. Oh, can you guys feel it? Oh, here it is. Bonfire. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, here we go. Just these marshmallows are gonna get salty from all the tears of the Alliance. Oh god, here we go. Perfect. We got it, guys. We got it. Look at that. This is beautiful. Yeah, you guys want some marshmallows? So much fun watching people lose their minds over this. It's war. Tell you what, if they would have done this in vanilla, everybody would have been like, yes! Let's go! Let's PvP! That was a good bonfire, guys. That was a very good bonfire.
What joy is there in this curse?
Brian, it's going good, man. It's going good, you know? Just out here celebrating.
When I sent you on this mission, I did not foresee
What does this mount look like?
this outcome. Our attack was meant to end a war before it began. To capture an enemy's home and annihilate their leaders in one stroke. To inflict a wound that would bleed the Alliance
And that's what we
dry.
did.
We have only partially succeeded. The Alliance will retaliate. They will come for us. For me, for you. But they are bleeding. Their anger will prove a weakness, not a strength, in the war to come. Rest while you can. Prepare for the battles ahead. I will have need of you.
Nice. This is a really good mount too. So Frostmourne took her soul and then brought her back as a pure bile in elf form? No. She endured what Frostmourne really did to her. She endured that. And she became the Forsaken, the Banshee Queen. She became the leader of the Forsaken. The leader of everybody else who stood in this way. Is this guy phased? Is that why? So yeah, she stands up for her people.
The Kaldorei are deadliest in the dark. Jump into the fray and deal with them before nightfall.
It's awesome. Is a company not supposed to promote their product? You just hope they don't screw it up like WoD. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I think people are more upset over the fact that she was sold as morally gray. We'll do this on Alliance next. As the fact that she was sold on morally gray, if when she's not, but you know, for people who've quested through the undead area, they know Sylvanas was never morally gray. If anyone was going to commit war crimes, it was Sylvanas. If it's war, why are you taking prisoners for as your first quest? To torture them all. And she can't be corrupted by the old gods. She's just like that. That's just who she is. Oh look, hey, it's Sylvanas. She's just being her. There was also part of the quest line as Horde. You had to go and kill only like only people that were armed in Teldrassil, but you could actually get the guy to kill innocent people, which I accidentally did. And he goes, "Wow, you're trying to kill innocent people too? I mean, I'll do it. I didn't expect you to be down for that." Warbringer influenced by old gods is Azara. I'm waiting for that one too. The Azara one. Find Malfurion Stormrage.
That sound. Could it be? Shondo, the Horde is approaching from the north.
The north? How did... Oh,
Wait, where's the flight path here?
The mountains of Felwood. Of course. The wisps. They're growing disoriented. The wall is failing.
Horde forces are advancing upon Laudanel. Champion, to me!
After like 4, he says the guards will get suspicious. Yeah. Yeah, that quest, taking out those civilians. Listen, Sylvanas burned down the tree, but up next, the undead are gonna lose their home. It's too far, Blizzard. It's too far. You need to draw a line somewhere. Can't do this to the undead. Can't do this to the Forsaken. We deserve better. We had someone's old, like, dilapidated house. We can't keep that. What's up, nerds? How you doing, man? Oh, we're gonna see Saurfang do his one-shot macro. Saurfang's one-shot macro on Storm Rage here.
May nature guide your path. It is only a matter of time before the Horde breaks through. They will attack us from both sides. Sylvanas seeks to engage me, and I plan to give her what she wants.
I serve the Caldori.
Nidos are a huge race and they lost their home. Anybody can get it once saw the Nidos good then. Yep. Again, it's war. It's war. It's what happens. There's arguably one of the most powerful substances we've ever seen on this continent, and Sylvanas is in charge. Sylvanas is in charge of what happens here. Of course she's gonna just of course she's gonna want to take over the whole continent and be like, hey, you know what? I'm running out of Valkyrs for every time that I die to replace me in death. I'm running out of Valkyrs to replace me every time I die. So why don't I get this really strong substance, and maybe I can have my immortality and enough power to never have to worry about things by just taking over this this whole continent. Why wouldn't she? This is what she's been aiming for this whole time. She's wanted immortality. She wants power. Don't work today because we got trees to burn. It's true, nerds. It's true. I mean, you got here like a minute too late. We already did the quest line on Horde, but that bonfire was very satisfying. Malfurion isn't dead though. Malfurion isn't dead. That's the double meaning for some people. Got it. Yeah, Malfurion didn't die. Saurfang was like, you know what? I don't want to do this. He's morally gray on it right now. Wait. What do we have to do here? I was about to say, that guy doesn't even exist here. We all know he's just gonna go to sleep again because he's so lazy. He's gonna be one of those peons you have to wake up. Work. Let's go light a tree on fire. Not that kind of work. Alright, one more guy. Gromok. Like my orc voice. Thank you, man. Thank you. I've been practicing since I used to play Warcraft 3. Haven't gone back to Warcraft 3 in a long time. Oh, by the way, guys, I've been finishing up my weak auras as well, and the DK ones they're done. I might make a Mark of Blood one, but it's on a 6-second cooldown and lasts like 30 seconds or something. So I don't see a huge necessity for it. Also, Villainous Bloodwing, are you still here, by the way?
I serve the Caldorai.
Fine, Malfurion Stormrage, here it is, guys. Let me turn up the in-game volume. This is gonna be Sarfang's one-shot macro. Coming in hot. I can say we're being attacked like they do in the RTS as well. Oh, man. Listen, if you can do the ghoul voices for an undead race, then you're good.
The war chief faces Stormrage alone. I must...
Oh, one-shot macro. Got him. He doesn't even have the axe in his back anymore or anything.
Perfect. Stay still,
no.
Alliance dog. Watch me strike.
She was at
down
10%?
one of the greatest heroes.
I'd be a little frustrated if I was Malfurion too, but hey.
Regret nothing.
Crispy marshmallows are the best. Thanks for the good laugh, Feld. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 10.
To interfere.
My victory was inevitable. He was merely wasting my
I appreciate
time.
it, man. Thank you.
Finish him and be done with it.
Gonna get
Take a
toasty.
moment if you like.
Oh, I need to update these for BfA now. That needs to be like a druid in tree form, standing on top of a fire or something.
You will regret this day.
Malfurion, no! You did not kill him.
I was about to run to Sourfang's side and be like, here it is, guys. I'm standing right here. Stand on the right side. Although I am a Death Knight, so arguably I'm morally great too. Best DPS in BfA for beginners, Slavin, I would say it depends if you're ranged or melee.
Blood so that the Horde will endure.
Melee, I would say between warrior and DK, whether you want to be Frost DK or Fury warrior. They have really good rotations. Their cooldowns are also Fury warrior also got reworked, so it's also kind of built for the new system. And then if you're ranged, I would argue that with Hunter or Mage you can't go wrong, because both of them have 3 DPS specs that are going to be so that if you don't like playing Marksman or you don't like playing BM, you can also, although the new survival is kind of weird, but if you don't like one of the specs, you have 2 other DPS specs. If you don't like Fire, you can try Arcane, you can try Frost. So arguably those 2 classes for ranged and DK and Warrior for melee, I would suggest good classes to start off with. It needs to be a dancing orc. It'd be hilarious if Malfurion made the male death scream instead. Percent that Sylvana becomes Garrosh in 2.0. A little bit. So Sylvanas has always been this way. So I don't know. What I think might happen is, first of all, we're gonna start looking elsewhere because the old gods are gonna come out. Old gods are coming. Oh, here's the Warbringers again. So the old gods are coming. We know this. But I don't think Sylvanas would ever do what Garrosh did, and Garrosh's ultimate downfall was being extremely corrupt from the old gods, like eating that old god heart and just becoming like half orc, half old god, basically, right? He basically ingested all of that, and I don't think Sylvanas is going to ever do that. She wants power, but she wants power while still maintaining control of herself. So she's going to do it via Azerite as much as she can. But I don't think that we're going to see Sylvanas die, Sylvanas go away. I don't think we're going to see her in power the whole time either. I think somebody else is going to take over, which is going to require Sylvanas to be imprisoned or something for a while, but, you know. You hope Blizz has some M. Night Shyamalan twist in the works. You hate for a Garage 2.0. I would hate for a Garage 2.0 too. And I don't think Sylvanas deserves that, because she's always been this person. Ever since she got turned into the Sylvanas we know now, the Forsaken Sylvanas, she's always been looking out for herself first and her people second. And what she did in Silver Pine Forest and all the things that she's done when she didn't even have power, she was just the leader of the Forsaken. She was already doing these things. You give her the seat, the title of the War Chief. Now she has the most badass bodyguards with Sourfang. Yeah, she's gonna do even more. She's gonna do even more. So I don't expect her to become a Garage, but I also don't expect her to maintain power throughout the whole expansion. Those tears of hers, those night elf tears of hers became her banshee markers around her eyes. And if she can scream out for the Horde. You like the mount? That's actually a really cool mount. I like it too.
Fails. Now you understand.
You know, part of me was expecting when I rewatched this animation yesterday. It was hard to get away from this yesterday. When I rewatched this animation, I half expected this night elf here to have like an old god tentacle sticking out of like her neck or something, like a really small one, because the old gods would want all the trees to burn. The old gods would want this war to go a little bit too far. So while the old gods can't influence Sylvanas directly, they can still influence the people around her and play at her emotions. And I mean, Sylvanas recently met her sisters, and is starting to see the Alliance kind of like creep back in power after the demise of the Legion. So yeah, I have expected a little old god tentacle to be sticking out there or something.
Burn it!
Oh, time for bonfire number 2. I'm running out of marshmallows, guys. I've only got a few left. Here we go. Here we go. Please, let's just toast these up. It's a big tree, but we gotta toast this up. There it is. Oh, you can even see them becoming orange in the light. Man, I can't believe she did that. Oh, we're stuck in here? This is what Alliance gets? Horde gets a view of the campfire, and as an Alliance, I am in the campfire? Oh, God. Why? I didn't know this. Gotta get out of here, guys. There's a portal in here. Gotta get out of here. Can we go to Exodar? Is Exodar gonna be on fire next? I hope so. I think everybody wants to burn Velen after the tank mage tower. I think every tank out there is like, let's just burn Exodar. I don't care if I'm Alliance or Horde. Can we just burn it? Velen doesn't do anything. We gotta try to put the fires out? Really? I hate to break it to you guys. Just like how... Oof. Too soon, Hooves. Too soon. Oh. I have a timer. Get out of here. Oh, I have a 2-minute timer to evacuate 982 people. Spoiler alert. I don't have epic flying.
What can I do for you?
I just don't. This is gonna be a rough time for everyone. I'm also a double agent. Oh, hey, here we go. Here's a nice cluster of them. Right? Oh, I got dismounted? It's terrible. Time to take some pictures. Oh, hey. You're right. Here we have the okay, here it is. Here it is. I don't have this on my bars. Where is this? Collections. Here we go. Alright. Oh, here it is. Nice. What do we have on the actual... Oh, wait. My actual bars are not working. Got it. Here we are. Just hanging out. Wait, I can't get out of this. Okay, we can do that. Let them die, say you're from the Horde. I am a DK. I shouldn't be helping you guys. I'm the one that turned Sylvanas in the first place. A Death Knight. The spirits have granted me clarity. A vision whisper the name many will not understand. Yeah, many will not understand. Many still don't. You guys can get out. Oh, we have 20 seconds left. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Hey mommy, guess where I am? Postcard. I didn't know it was this hot in Darnassus this time of year. Global warming must really be taking a toll. Your body becomes heavy as your lungs fill with smoke. Oh no. Get out of here. Oh, it changed the portal to Stormwind. Elune be with you. Oh, that's all they're saying. Except the other one that wanted water. Make sure to include helpless civilians in your picture. Oh, look, the portal's not even working. Oh, there it is. We live here, we can say it for the California thing? Yeah. We're not in the thick of it, though. DK's taking selfies of death and destruction to make sense. Right? Right? Death Knight's like, hold on. I'll save you right now, but let me take a picture first. I like this. Is this a new filter? This like red glow from the burning of the buildings? I'm enjoying this. The call for allies or from the ashes. Wasn't there also a time where Sylvanas wanted to go to Stormwind and just kill everybody and raise them as Forsaken? Wasn't that also a thing? Now she's got the power to do it too. Titus, say hi to King Manduin. Alright. What do we got?
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
Nice. Hey, is this mount on fire too?
On this, one of the Alliance's darkest days. My whole life, I've prayed for peace in this world. But that dream can never be realized so long as Sylvanas Windrunner leads the Horde. She expects this atrocity to crush our spirits, shatter our unity. But this I vow. The Alliance will endure. And the Banshee Queens and
you want peace on this Earth? There would be no PvP. There would be no PvP. I guess I already know this because I learned the Horde version of it. Huh. I thought you had to do both of them. Teldrassil. This doesn't have enough fire on it. It's a cool mount too, though. I like it. Definitely very night elf in architecture and like the design of the armor and stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, she did. Lots of people claiming bad writing, and this is out of character. They don't seem to recall she okayed the Wrathgate, and even against Garrosh's order during Kata, wanted the plague to continue. Yeah, I mentioned it. The whole like Silver Pine Forest quest line that like she's over there just raising people. She's just always been this way. And a lot of people, when Vol'jin went down at the beginning of Legion and made her the war chief, a lot of people were like, "Are you sure? She's like really evil." This is the result. This is who she is. This is what she does. All right, let's change this. Let's go over to Dalaran. You have quivers on that thing, but you're not a hunter. They're for snacks, nerds. That's where I keep my snacks. We're gonna have to create an undead monk now. We have to make our monk an undead now to stand by our war chief when nobody else does. This is it. This is what we have to do. Let's go full undead. Let's go full classic vanilla undead. Here it is. Nice. I'm gonna have to boost this guy later. I'll show you guys. This guy is 110, but all the add-ons right now would just be completely broken. Finishing these quest lines just made me more pumped for BfA. PvP. I'm telling you, if you roll undead, everyone's gonna want to kill you now. Even Horde will want to kill you. Alright guys, let's switch over to the beta. Fine. Oh, that was satisfying. That was a good bonfire, guys. Coffee and bonfire, we're good. Wait, why? What do you mean why? Why is Horde going to want to kill you? Hooves, you should go over to... Oh wait, that's... Oh, that is it. You should read like the forums or subreddit or something. Everybody right now, Horde or Alliance, hates the Horde. It's just the way it is right now. Let me log into my monk for a little bit. Get a Mythic Plus key on my monk, or actually get my weekly loot. Yeah, if you go over to like Reddit /r/wow or the forums or anything, or even the MMO chat forums, you know, you're gonna see a lot of people saying this is not the Horde I signed up for. This is terrible. Why would we commit war crimes? I hate this. Sounds like heresy. They're going against their war chief, man. I look like I could be Nixium's younger brother. Thank you. He does some good machinima, but he's been moving away from his machinima, right? He's been doing more live streaming and like thoughts and opinion pieces on WoW lately, right? Let's go loot our Mythic Plus. It's a new X-Pack. Time for the War Chief to die. No, I hope not, Minky. I really hope not. Hoping this is setting up Sourfang for War Chief as he emulates what the Horde is. Sourfang more closely emulates what the Horde was in the beginning, yes. But I hope Sylvanas doesn't die as a result of this. Honestly, this is who Sylvanas has always been. If Sylvanas was going to die for doing questionable things, for taking a different route, like so, oh god, I clicked on that portal. Like Sylvanas, what's up, Epic? Sylvanas wanted something to happen, right? So she was like, I'm gonna take over this whole continent. The way that I'm gonna make that happen is by burning their cities, and that's how I'm gonna take control, and no one's gonna stop me. So if that wasn't supposed to, if they didn't want her to take that path, she should have never been war chief. She's gonna take her own path to whatever goal. Like, she's gonna defend her people. She's gonna defend the Horde. She's gonna make the Horde the strongest faction out there. But it might not be the way you'd like it to. Let's pick up. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's see what we get from our weekly chest. Oh wait, we didn't complete a chest on. Okay, hold on. Let me log into my warrior. See what I get. See what key I get. I know we did one on our warrior. Mythic Plus chest this week on the beta gave you trash. I hope it doesn't give me trash. We all know who the next war chief is gonna be. Gammon. Yes, we saved him. Hope all is well. You uninstall the game. Ah, Matney, why? This is war, man. This is what we signed up for. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get here. We got 350 legs. Not an upgrade, unfortunately. And the mother load. The worst key of all time. The worst key. Let's log into our monk, find a key. Trash? Yeah. Mother load key. Terrible. Terrible. Alright. Let's find a group. Wait. See, so it does say that I... Oh, it's a season best. So the leaderboard is no longer what happened this week. Season best. Alright. I like that. +0, we can... Oh, they already have a tank. I don't know how to Windwalker monk, guys. I can't do this one. Where's Chris Metzen? Chris Metzen left the company, what, 3 years ago at this point? 3 or 4 years ago? He may have written this. They're normally ahead by a decent amount. He may have written this. Let's do a Teldrassil 0 to get our key. Also, let's see if we can do Warfronts as well. Season best. Oh, I'm in your 5 mother load on my warrior. Yeah, I think that's the highest I've done on this beta build. They need him back. Fire Ian. Ian got your blood boiling, man. He did it. Warfronts are up. Nice. We'll do this Mythic 0. And then we can knock out some Warfronts. I want to get a key. I want to get a key, do some tanking. My Vengeance Demon Hunter, haven't been able to work on him. By the way, you guys that do play Prot Warrior out there, did you guys see yesterday's video? It's a little bit longer than what I'm used to. But I help break down 4 different builds. So I go over everything that has changed between Legion and BfA Warrior. And then I go ahead and also break down different builds. Whether you're doing 5-man farm content, like just a normal dungeon, a heroic dungeon, a Mythic 0 dungeon, low-level keys. Things that you don't really have to worry about one-shots. And then I go over 5-man progression content build. And I go over 5 or 10-man... Or not necessarily 10-man, but raid farm content and raid progression content, and what builds you're going to want to go for those as well. I'm just interested if that was useful to you guys as Prot Warriors. Do one for your 370 loot. Yeah, I want to see. Oh, here it is. We've got some more people. We don't know the whole story yet regarding Sylvanas. Like I said earlier, I was kind of expecting that that Night Elf to be Old God influenced, the one who told her and kind of, you know, egged her on, basically, by saying you can't kill Hope. We need a healer. This guy is super low. This guy... borderline low. We're gonna be the gear we're getting is 340, so that's 19 item levels low. Although as a DPSer you can probably get away with it, but we'll see. We'll wait for a healer to come here. If we get a healer, we can just do that. You thought it was helpful to think about for AoE low-level mythic versus raid tanking? Okay, Shmagegi. Took me a little bit. Shmagegi, thank you, man. Thanks, I appreciate the feedback. Yeah, because for different builds, like if you're not doing progression rating, if you're not pushing your gear item level and your gear item level and your skill as far as you can, and you're just kind of doing farm content, you're taking it easy this expansion, whatever the case is, different builds are just going to increase your time. And normally when you're not doing stuff like progression or super high level keys, you don't have to worry about getting one shot. You don't have to worry about really high periods of high damage. It's more consistent. It's more lower level damage. So yeah, I thought it was going to help out. No matter what kind of content you do, part of that video can be used to you as long as you play your Prot Warrior. I'm going to be doing that for all of the tanking classes as well. Vengeance Demon Hunter, the audio is edited. Yesterday I was having some issues recording video, so I need to get that done today. But I'm going to do that for every single tanking class before BfA comes out, and then you guys are going to get the rest of the weak auras as well. Demon Hunter, Druid, and there's one more, or Paladin. Those 3 weak auras are going to be coming as well, and that's all going to be before we launch, or before BfA launches, sorry. What did you decide on your alt for BfA? Monk. So this was the survey that was taken by a good amount of you actually, and Monk is like at 64% of the vote. So Monk won, hands down. Blizzard kills every war chief. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping that Sylvanas doesn't die. She's really evil, but she's always been that way, and she stands up for her people, and she was willing to commit the most heinous war crimes for her people. And I don't know, I feel like you kind of need someone like that. I mean, look, Alliance got Dark Iron Dwarves. Dark Iron Dwarves are also just out there in terms of morality. So there's, you know, everybody gets a little bit of something. There's always going to be that one race in a faction that everybody just kind of looks at. That's what the Forsaken are. Goodbye WoW and hello Zelda. Breath of the Wild, or which one? Your pro heals 350, but you're back on ally. Oh. Raid tanking is boring, and high Mythic Plus is much more fun. Yeah, it's definitely really fun in Mythic Plus, because there's a lot of those things that are going to one-shot you, and they one-shot you by, like, you know, 200% of your HP. So you really have to be on it when it comes to high-level Mythic Plus, especially when you have stuff like Tyrannical. Those are the worst. Definitely agree with anger management being the only worthwhile talent in the violent tier until they tweak SB cooldowns. Yes, or they bring back heavy repercussions, being 1.5 seconds added, because right now with the duration of a shield block and the cooldown of shield slam, you're only going to get one shield slam in there unless you get a proc off of your Devastator or Thunderclap for another shield slam. They released a calendar, so we'll be spamming Mythic 0. Yeah, September 4th or something, right? For the new raid. You're rolling Mistweaver Monk main with Resto Druid alt. Nice. Very nice. Hopefully your Discord channel has victims and candidates to look for groups in practice. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm going to be grinding out there, whether it's on my main tank or my alt tank. I want to get them both geared for that first raid, so I mean, I'll be there too. I should help you guys gear up. The thing is, a lot of us are tanks, so in terms of like doing 5-man content, it's a little difficult. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't play most of the DPS specs out there. Playing right now in the beta, playing what, 5 different tanking classes, that's already been a handful. You wonder what Thrall's gonna do in BfA since they said they're gonna develop his story. Oh, he's back from his sabbatical? He will show up when Jaina has one of her memories. Oh, that's true. Dark Irons never did anything wrong. They totally meant to bring back Rag as it was too cold in Dunmorrow. They wanted to help out their brothers. That's what it was. They didn't have like a furnace, and they were like, look, the only way that we as dwarves can keep blacksmithing is if we just bring back this giant fire elemental and we use his heat to help us blacksmith. Thrall is just immortal now? Yeah. Rexar is one who I can see making a huge comeback. Like, Rexar is someone, and he's Rexar is in the quest line for BfA. He's as part of like someone who's willing to push for the Horde, and he's also in like a dungeon. Like, he's in the story already. He's in here. He's prominent in here. What server? I'm playing on Dalaran US and on Terralion. Both of them. You'll heal the 5-mans? Got it. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing the gear on my monk and my warrior. Oh, you healed on everything on the beta? Nice, man. Yeah, I've tanked everything at this point. Yeah, live server. Yeah, my live server is Dalaran and Terralion. Both of them. Jan, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. What is the health bar add-on? It is a custom weak aura I have, Fred. So depending on your tanking class, Fred, do you play a tank? I'm making weak auras for every single tanking class. You might need dual spec after the guild explores all of your options and see who wants to tank. Yeah. I mean, it's easy to change specs nowadays. You were ret when we played, but you're holy now. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Fred, if you play one of the tanking classes, like let's say you play monk, for example, I have custom weak auras. Let me get you the link. What tanking class do you play, Fred? I've already put out 3 of the weak auras, but if you play a different one, I can help you with that. Am I a Titan Slayer? No. DK? Oh, I haven't put out the DK ones, but if you wait till after this dungeon, Fred, I can get you my Death Knight ones. So after I run this dungeon, remind me in the chat, Fred, and I will hop over to my DK, because I planned on releasing those like tomorrow anyway. So yeah, or you can join the community Discord, which is in the description of this video. And yeah, the community Discord is in the description, so you can join that Discord and then hit me up there and say, you know, hey, can I get the blood DK weak auras, and I'll get them for you, man. Brewmaster alt, what is my main? Warrior? Yes, my main is going to be Prot Warrior. For sure, Matney. Matney, are you in the Discord? Is my I haven't put up Discord yet. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let's summon some people. Let me get Discord up and running. For sure, Fred. Yeah, I'll give you those weak auras. And they have an HP bar, they have a runic power bar. There's a button that tells you how much, depending on how much runic power you have, how many death strikes you can do, kind of like back to back. It also changes whether you run ossuary or not. It gives you your uptime on bone shield. Oh, let me actually, I don't need to be on my DK, Fred. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I can give you the demon hunter or the DK weak auras right now. Okay, so blood DK. Here are my blood DK weak auras, Fred. So you have HP bar, runic power bar, rune cooldown, rune tap uptime, vampiric blood uptime, blood plague, bone shards, death strike, and charges. And then you have all of your useful skills, big cooldowns. Let me Let me do that. For some reason, I thought my brain's not working this morning. It got fried in Teldrassil. I did the Alliance quest line. Burnt to the ground. There you go, Fred. It's for you, my friend. Did you acquire the summon? Oh, I guess someone's not. Oh, so yeah, this guy's not accepting yet. You are Horde? Yes, I'm Horde. I have an Alliance guy, but he's very undergeared. You'll never stop playing WoW. You don't have to like Blizzard to play. Yeah. What tank do I have on Teldrassil? You forget what tunes you have on what server. Teldrassil has my Vengeance Demon Hunter and my Holy Paladin. I played Holy for part of Legion. Alright, this guy is completely gone. So let me find another DPS. He can queue up again if he'd like. Let me list the group. Fred, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Pug Life Squad, my friend. Can we get some Pug Life going for him? Pug Life. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the sponsorship. Or it's called a membership now, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Helps keep the channel going, my friend. Matney. Oh, man. Majority of players don't care about the story that much. I really like the raids and what we do for the raids. Man, we need some more people. You'll take a chili dog fries and a Coke? What? Pug Life. Thanks, Fred. Also, Fred, if you have any other tanks as well, I do have weak auras for all of those tanks. We'll invite this guy. A little bit low, but not too bad. He's also a gangster, so that helps. You love the lore of WoW. It's what keeps you coming back. Yeah, I enjoy the storyline of WoW. It's not the only reason why I play WoW. I also think that WoW has a really good combat system. I've tried playing a lot of other MMOs, especially when WoW was at its peak during like Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. A lot of other MMOs came out, and I always stuck to WoW. I tried the other ones. Combat is never the same. Oh, he's here. Good. Also, Fred, if you join the community Discord, there's a members area, and there's no way to automatically integrate it with YouTube or anything like that. So hit me up on that community Discord and send me a message, and I will add you to that membership area. And what you'll get is like the I'm doing dungeon guides as well that are going to be released for everyone. They're going to come out on the day of the expansion being released. And for members, they'll get them as soon as I'm done with them. So as I'm creating them right now, a week early, 2 weeks early, that's when you're going to see them. So hit me up, Fred, and I will get you in that membership area. How long am I doing Mythics for, Zach? I'm going to do a little bit more. I'm going to do this for a key. I want a key first, and then I'm going to start doing my keys. Sylvanas is just being Sylvanas? Yeah. It's not her, it's Blizzard being idiots. Really? You don't think Sylvanas would have done it anyway? I feel like Sylvanas would have done it. I feel like that's just who she is. Yeah, I feel like that's just what Sylvanas is. Let me turn this down a little bit more. I forgot how tanking on a monk was just very, it's that blackout combo, very combo based. Let me see the augur. Yeah, this guy right here. Don't like that guy. That guy on Mythic is terrible. Oh hey, we broke him out. Oh man, I'm just saying how much I hate having to fight him, and there he is. So I am running light brewing, which definitely helps as well during kind of it helps. It's a crutch to me right now, which basically is just helping me really get used to running on my brewmaster, because right now, like, I was playing the Vengeance Demon Hunter on the weekend as well, trying to finish leveling up, but forgetting what to do on every tank. Every tanking class is so different, especially brewmaster monks. So different. But you guys can see my damage taken. Even though I'm kind of drawing blanks here, damage taken is so low. Brewmaster monks just get things done. You'll hop in on the next one? Alright, man. Sure. Let's just pull this one guy. We can wait for him to pat back and not pull him, but this is one guy. No big deal. Do you like the Rift combat? Just the art style was very lacking. I played a little bit of Rift. I never played it like endgame or anything. I did a little bit of leveling. The only other MMO that I did like and I did enjoy for some time was Warhammer Online. I used to really like the PvP on that one. That was it. I tried like Lord of the Rings Online. I tried oh, to be fair, I didn't really try SWTOR. That's another one that I didn't try, and I've heard a lot of really good things about how it used to be. Not sure if it's still kind of up to snuff, but yeah, that was one that I did enjoy. Yeah, SWTOR was another one of those that definitely had a really large following. The only other MMO that I really enjoyed the combat that I did play was WildStar, but the PvP was not where it should be. The combat was fluid, but since everything telegraphed, PvP was very, it was weird. Everything was just telegraphed. All you had to do was just not step on textures on the ground. There was the fact that every ability did that didn't really appeal to me. All right, our healer needs a little bit of drink. I'm asking the healer. Yeah, there it is. Healer's drinking. But you love her. Her and Illidan are your favorite. Then you should know that Sylvanas was just like that, man. I run on energy and steam. All right. Your only disappointment is a pre-patch. Not much happening. Yeah, I also feel like the pre-patch events aren't that crazy. Normally, pre-patch events also help us super level alts to get ready for the expansion, right? Like we had invasions, we had the Scourge invasion. Like pre-patch events normally help you get those alts up, and this one's not really dedicated for that. This one's really not for that, and you know, I think a lot of people want to get their alts up. I know I wouldn't mind gearing up or leveling up some of my alts. Matney, that message got stuck on the filter and I had to take a look at why. Alright, let me CC this augur. I don't want an augur. Someone's probably going to break it, but you can bet it won't be me. Oh, nobody broke it. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I definitely don't want that augur to go out there. The reason why there's a lot of raid-wide damage that happens on these pulls is because of the augur. The augur is the one that does the all of the fire on the ground, and it's pretty bad. Very nice. We'll do a little bit of purifying there. I'm getting I'm getting to purify pretty decent amounts here. You got a 2-way crest key? Oh, nice. You ruined the change by having male, so now it only says race change. Oh, yeah. Having male. That got one of my characters stuck for a little bit, too. Electra can fix trees in minutes. She doesn't hesitate to use Plague Bomb. She just wants to win. Yeah. That's what she does. She just wins. She's like a DJ Khaled song. Is that Details or Skada? Demon Hunter, this is Details. Details is the only one that was updated for the beta. So in the beta, the only thing that worked was Details. In live, I run Skada. Brewmaster has the highest skill cap. So if you play well, you're rewarded. I agree. I definitely agree. I think Brewmaster just overall has a super high skill cap. I think, and this might be unpopular opinion here, I think that DKs in 5-mans have a really high skill cap as well, and that's just because you have so many things that you could be doing well. Like it's going to be obvious when you see a DK that knows what they're doing and that doesn't know what they're doing in a 5-man, right? The DK that knows what they're doing is going to interrupt with Mind Freeze, with Grip, with Gore Fiend, with Asphyxiate. Like they're gonna know how and what to interrupt with which ability, right? As opposed to just letting things go through, or using Grip on something that you should have done a Mind Freeze on. You know, I think DKs also have a very high skill cap when it comes to 5-man dungeons, because they can offer so much, and they only can offer that much if you know their whole kit well and you know the fight well. You hear Payudo argue that Brewmaster Monk has a much higher skill cap. I think Brewmaster Monk has a higher consistent skill cap, right? Like at any given moment, it's harder to play a Brewmaster Monk, both raids and 5-mans. But I think DKs also have the high skill cap for the 5-mans. Not necessarily for like farm content, but if you're pushing progression keys and progression rating, yeah. Alright, so somebody ninja pulled this, which, you know, not too fun, but we can make it work. So, definitely something else that also makes Brewmaster Monks have that higher skill cap is the fact that if you run Blackout combo, you can basically change what your priority is for the combo in that moment, right? Like, hey, you know what? I don't have enough charges right now. I want to purify a little bit more. Let me start comboing into a Keg Smash. You know what? This is going to be a lot of magic damage. The best way I have to mitigate magic damage is to combo into a Breath. So let me start comboing into Breath. You know, let me get a super heavy, super big stagger by comboing into ISB every single time. So your playstyle is so dynamic when we talk about running Blackout combo. I think that's something that definitely lends itself really well to the skill cap. Are you sending on beta? Oh, yeah. You know, she's going to do something even crazier the moment that she became War Chief. Yeah, I think a lot of people forgot how scared they were when Sylvanas became War Chief. Which, rightfully so, you know? Sylvanas is crazy. Sylvanas commits war crimes before we're even in war. She was over here in Silverpine Forest raising people and making them become Forsaken just because she wanted more Forsaken to defend her. Wait, what are we doing? Let's go this way. This way. They want to do this boss at the end. It's just easier to get it done. Which tanks are the most fun for you to play? Not necessarily the best, but most fun. The most fun for me to play, Meatball, is a Demon Hunter. That's why, like, I've called the Demon Hunter the tank's tank, because as a tank, you know, you're normally like standing kind of firm in place. You normally have to back up into a corner, get things done, make sure your active mitigation is up, this ability, that ability. Like it's it becomes a dance, right? After a while, it just becomes a dance where you're like, all right, I need this, I need that, cool, I got this, I'm good. As a DK, as a demon hunter, you have a lot of movement. You have glide, which is going to help you just overall with movement. You have infernal strike, which is also going to be really, really cool for movement. You're basically just hyper aggressive, but you're a tank at the same time. You're like hyper aggressive, but for some reason you're still very tanky. You know, your offensive abilities have built-in healing as well. Your spirit bomb, your soul cleave, like all these things are part of your normal kit, but they're also defensive. So I really like Demon Hunter just because it's so aggressive. It's kind of like every tank wants to be super aggressive all the time, wants to just get things done, wants to just like smack things around, but you're also really worried and you're like, I've got to pop my cooldown, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And as a Demon Hunter, it's you use your cooldowns, you use demon spikes when it's up, but it's, I don't know, it kind of mixes into a very aggressive playstyle. Oh no, I messed that up. Ah, he MD'd the healer on Mad Skills. He does it on purpose. He trolls Mad Skills, man. It's not as bad as when you were in Mop. Brewmaster was really skill capped. I didn't do too much playing in Mop, to be honest. Let me lower this as well. So do Night Elves or Undeads get a new starting zone? No. So you basically start off before the War of the Thorns, right? So what happens is you start off and everything is as it is, and then once you hit 110, that's when basically you catch up to the timeline that we're in right now. And that's when you're like, oh, we're all fighting? The Legion is dead? What's going on here? And then there's a bonfire. Oh no, somebody picked up the Shadowblade Stalker from the other area we don't necessarily have to go to. Brewmaster Monk also hasn't been pruned as some other, hasn't been pruned as much. It's also like one of the newer tanking classes. Demon Hunter, the reason why Demon Hunter tanks also feel really good is just because they were barely designed, so they don't have all of those abilities that are going to be redundant to be like, should I use this ability or this ability? They're basically, you know, very similar. Maybe we need some pruning. Like, no, Demon Hunter was just designed right now. It doesn't have those 14 years of back catalog of abilities, so Demon Hunter is also a lot more streamlined because of it. Alright, so we have a really big pull here. Let me pause a little bit of stagger here, pause a little bit more stagger, and then just start purifying right here. Big purifies. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we're getting close, guys. We're getting close to a death here. Nice. We survived it. This healer, by the way, has had like 2% mana this whole time. And I asked him if he needs to drink. He's like, nah, I run on fumes. Let's get it done. It's more generic now. It's still really unique because of stagger. And like, no matter what you do with stagger, it's still going to be a very unique tank. Alright, let's go. Alright, so again, we're going to have to get this interrupt going here. There it is. Let me pop an ISB while he is hitting me, but he's going to start leaping around. So I don't need perfect uptime on ISB. Like right now, I can just kind of wait a little bit. There it is. Let me get it back up. As far as my interrupt, it's about to come off cooldown next time he jumps around. So I need to chase him down. Okay, he's going to go over here. Let me chase him down and interrupt him. There it was. And now We should be good. There it is. There it is. We got this phase going. I'm going to help him start over here. We're going to start off in this corner. There's a noxious stench. I can cleanse myself with detox. We're also going to get a nice, very heavy stagger going here. So that's another pause. And let's cleanse that. That was like a good 45% cleanse going. Let me also detox here. Let me get another cleanse going. I've got decent amount of charges right now, so we can just keep the cleansing happening. Let me also do another cleanse right here. We're going to get another noxious stench happening very soon. There it is. Let's detox ourselves as well. Reduce that damage taken. Nice. Very nice. Our damage taken is very, very low in comparison to like when we do this with other tanks. And this guy normally kills it too. This boss is normally very heavy tank damage. Nice. Easy. Easy peasy. Also, my item level is 335 and Mythic Zeros drop 340. So I'm not even full Mythic Zero geared yet. I'm very close. I'm 5 item level short, but this can still give me upgrades. And I'm just, you know, not really taking too much damage. What I really need is a weapon too. Look at this. My item level is 335 average, and my weapon isn't even 300. It's holding me back. You miss empowered wards. Demon Hunter is hyperactive and aggressive on DPS. Yes, I agree. There was 2 years worth of stories to tell. Yeah, you know. At first, I think, here's what I think, Epic. I think more people are angry at the fact that the devs or Ian said, you know, this is going to be morally gray. You know, things are going to be ambiguous, and it's not ambiguous. Sylvanas is Sylvanas. Sylvanas is evil, but that's who she is. So I think a lot of people are just like, wait, and rightfully so. You know, when the developer of a game is like, this is the way the story's going to be, and then it's not, like, not even close, it is upsetting. It's like, you told me this. This is why I pre-purchased. This is what I wanted to see. And now all of a sudden I get a completely different storyline. So rightfully so. But yeah, Sylvanas has just always been like that. We also still have the rest of the expansion to see. Like right now they want to get us riled up, right? Right now they want those emotions. They want us to hate each other. They want us to fight. So we have, or Alliance has a reason to fight Horde right now. Let me run this way. I was going to run that way, but the ads are going to get too close. So let's take care of those ads. Hopefully, hopefully they do. Nice. Everybody took care of their own ads. I was actually partly expecting some of those ads to reach the boss. This boss is also really heavy magic damage, which isn't really gonna do much with stagger, but it still puts me at good damage taken per second. Just overall, the automatic, the auto melee attacks. Uh oh, we got this. We got this. That DPS wasn't running away. I was like, we better get this. All right, we didn't get loot, but we got the motherload key. Really, motherload key. Oh man. All right, let's run back. Let's run out of here. DK was super OP in Wrath. Yes, when they were first introduced, I agree. They were ridiculous overpowered. Yeah, when DKs were introduced, they basically, you remember how warriors also had stances? DKs were similar. They had blood presence, unholy presence, and frost presence. If you were gonna tank, you could be unholy. You just had to be in blood presence. That's what blood presence is. What made you uncrittable, which was what you needed to do back then. So you went blood presence, and you could be any spec. So a blood presence frost DK was insane on DPS meters, and for the large majority of content, you were going to be fine pushing as, or you were going to be fine tanking as a frost DK in blood presence. Now, if you were doing progression level tanking, you needed to be a little bit more careful, and arguably Unholy and Blood were your best bet, Blood being the best bet. Unholy I mentioned as also being a good option for progression, because Unholy had anti-magic zone, which was a really good raid cooldown, and also Unholy had 1 extra disease, and back in those days the number of diseases made your death strike heal more. So even though as Unholy you had less things like no bloodworms and stuff like that, you still had that extra disease, which ended up coming back as that death strike healing. So yeah, there was you could tank and you could be a tank DPS as Frost. You could be tank magic raid cooldown as Unholy. You know, DK was very strong when they first got introduced. Greymane still has his wife and his daughter. Oh no, that's what's been happening everywhere. They were the hero class. They had to be. Why is there a cannon drop from the air? It's a trinket, yeah. I believe it's... I had it. Yeah, it's this one right here. That's the trinket. The greatest injustice Blizzard committed against us that they promised new dances and never delivered. Yeah, the Dance Studio. Dance Studio 2018. Well, it wasn't promised for 2018, but yeah, the whole dancing thing. It also took them like 6 years to deliver offline mode. It is morally great for us as her champions. We did her question right from the start. Yeah, everybody questioned her. I play both. You like both factions? Why do Nightborns? Yeah, and also Dark Iron Dwarves. Dark Iron Dwarves also have that. Matinee, so you're stuck on the transferring because of mail? It's always a mother load? I know. I'm getting tired of it. I want to see if I can get a weapon out of this war table so we can do higher level mythics, because if I get a new weapon, my item level is probably going to jump up to the 340s. So at that point, mid 340s, we could start doing some of these higher keys that I'm seeing here. We're seeing like this +4, like we can get this done easy. But right now, I'm not even geared Mythic 0 level, so I want to see if I can get that weapon. Or is there a weapon? Azurite armor, 340, I have 370s. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a weapon out here. On dailies. I haven't seen weapons in a long time. They used to drop from World Quest when the beta first launched, but then they did a patch where they stopped dropping so much gear from World Quest. And I don't know if it was intentional to have weapons also just kind of take a back seat. Oh, here's a one-hander fist weapon. DPS weapon. It's not what I need. No, I don't think that we're gonna find one. Helmets, Azurite pieces. I already have some pretty high item level Azurite pieces. Nothing. I committed a similar crime against you guys. I completely stopped the Friday dance parties. I know, Brian. They're gonna come back. September, what is it? September 4th or whatever. When the new raid releases, we'll get it. We'll get it done. Not even the studio. They just said new dancers for BC. Which class will get the pleasure to dance Despacito? I don't know what the dance Despacito is. They gave us a dance party at the auction house. Yeah, but we all dance the same. I don't think Dark Iron Dwarves would dance the same as regular dwarves. I think the Dark Iron Dwarves would start trying to summon Ragnaros by dancing. It'd be kind of like a rain dance, but for fire elementals. You have a 6 free though? Okay, let me try to get this weapon. Average wait time 6 minutes. Okay. There was a weapon last week. I've been trying to level up that Demon Hunter. The offline mode thing was such a thing people bitched about at last then. It won't let you faction change for the first time. Oh, got it, Zach. I did just fine in the Motherlode. It's not the fact that it's a difficult dungeon. It kind of is. The Motherlode does have decent amounts of magic damage, and they do have this one mob that can one-shot most tanks. Now, I'm on a monk. I stagger it. But there is Earth Shapers, and they're really annoying. They can one-shot you on another tank. But what really makes Motherlode bad is the fact that since there's no walls and there's no corridors or anything, it's just really open, there's just body pulls like crazy. Just every other pull just leads to body pulls. And that's an easy way to frustrate a tank is to either pull for them or to just body pull the whole dungeon. Log out a few times, it may pop. Oh, okay. What is this? What is this? Did you guys see that? Was that on purpose? Oh, he was shadow form and it was glitched out. I thought it was a new light forged. Oh, what's up, Demon Hunter? I thought it was the new light forged undead. You notice the items you get with reputations were nerfed by 5 item levels? Really? I don't think I have any on this guy. I have them on my warrior, I know for sure. That sucks. They were very high though. They were mythic 0 level. No, actually they were mythic plus 3 level, right? They were 355. It's pretty high. Next to you, yeah. Yeah, I said, what's up, man? I recognize you as soon as you said, as soon as I saw the emote. I was like, oh, that's Demon Hunter. You tried once and you'll try again? For sure, man. I'm going to try to get this weapon right now. Hopefully there's a weapon out here, because I know that the Arathi elites had weapons. So hopefully this war mode also has weapons. By the way, the last time I pulled that guy, the guy with the flag, that guy was basically one-shotting me. And it might be the same again. All I'm seeing, I just saw that tank run in there and pop Guardian immediately. So maybe it's still like that. Played Pokemon Quest yet, sir? Yes, I did, Hector. Yeah, I did. I was enjoying it. It's definitely it was one of those things where it was, you know, letting it autoplay. For some reason, games on my phone where you can kind of let them auto farm and you kind of build stuff beforehand, I'm really into those. So I was playing it a little bit. I haven't played it in a few weeks, to be honest with you. I didn't finish it or anything like that. I didn't even get close. But yeah, I was playing it. I was leveling up a Dratini for Dragonite, and then I was trying to get him a chant for bulk up and stuff. So yeah, I was playing it. I enjoyed it. You're right, 200% body pulls. I'm telling you, man, that Motherlode dungeon, it really is just body pulls all day, and it's not like everyone's fault, right? We all need to get used to the dungeon still, but the Motherlode, it's kind of like Seat of the Triumvirate. As much as people run in there, there's just some body pulls. You're always just gonna be like, I don't know what the radius is for that. I don't know what's going on here. There's gonna be some degree of body pulling in that dungeon. So every dungeon is tuned to getting 100% of the pulls done, right? Every dungeon is tuned for that. If you run the Motherlode, you'll probably get, you know, 110, 120% every time, unless you run pre-mades. That's unfortunately the way it is. Lightning guy had a weapon. Yeah, I remember I got a two-hander weapon on my warrior from the Arathi rares. By the way, Hector, are you coming back for BfA? Look at this. This is. So you remember, Hector, how in old school vanilla and TBC WoW, whenever you hit like level 55 or so, you would go do Alterac Valley PvE quests for stuff like the Ice Barb Spear, stuff like that. This is kind of like Alterac Valley PvE mode. So you're basically playing the old school Warcraft 3 with like nodes and bases and stuff, and you slowly claim them and take power over them, and all these NPCs start coming over here and start trying to fight you for it. But you claim them and you have resources, but it's very, very similar to playing Alterac Valley PvE. Oh god, I don't have a healer. I don't have a healer. I need heals. Oh no. Alright, we're good. We're good. We don't need no stinking healer. We got this. Usually the asset that joins on LFR on a rare occasion pops strictly the trade to MD on the lowest geared non-tank character, and you find it. Oh no, Blink. You're that guy. You're that guy. That's terrible. You'll be back for Classic? I'm going to be playing Classic too. Hopefully in November, like November 2nd through the 5th, I believe, is when BlizzCon is. So hopefully we'll get some new Classic announcements for BlizzCon. And then for Classic, are you going to be playing Rep Pala or Enhancement Shaman? I know you and I enjoy the playstyle of both of them. Just the RNG aspect of being able to one-shot someone with a really good Wind Fury proc or a really good Seal of the Crusader proc. You M that guy, though you rarely join LFR. That's terrible, Blink. Although, if I had MD or Tricks of the Trade, I would do that. Mostly to people I knew, as opposed to just random people in the dungeon. But I would definitely be guilty of that too. Nice, we got 2 Treants here. So I'm gonna go over to the mines as well. I know you guys have seen me do the whole lumber area because normally it's less impacted and less people do the whole lumber gathering thing. So we'll go over to the mine as well to show the whole mine area of this. Oh, I'm already at 100 resources. Let's get out of here. Hopefully we get that weapon. So we've already got... Oh no, I was going to say we already have this built. We do not. Oh, they already did all of the wood that needed. Let's do a little bit more iron here. We can head over to the mines too and start getting more. 50 more. Yeah, we can't start building anything else. Okay, let's head over to the mine. I know that if you're, I think if you're a miner, you get extra, and I know that was the case when it first came out, but I think everyone should be able to mine now. Look at this. There's like mining supplies here, little mining carts everywhere. Oh, I only see the one. I only see Jet Li. Aha! No, let me get this. Ah. They probably talk about 8.2 or whatever the next raid is to a freaking year from now. BlizzCon is in 3 months. A year from now. Oh, for the actual release of Classic? Probably. Although they started working on it pretty early. So they started working on it pretty early and they already got the team developed. They already said what patch they're developing. They're changing a lot of the tables, for the information in the background. But they were getting a lot of work done months and months ago. So might not take as long as we think. They won't release it at BlizzCon. No, they won't release it at BlizzCon, but they might have more information. They might start like an alpha beta process soon after BlizzCon. That's something I can see happening. Like, hey, let's just start getting some hype for it. It's gonna release like summer of next year. Let's start getting some beta and alpha going. Wonder why you're getting one shot by a boss in LFR? That's why. That's why. Blink got you. What's up, Chaos? How you doing, my friend? You're enjoying your Ret Pallies and BGs? Ret is tough. I haven't played Ret since they made it with the Holy Power. Like, they added combo points to Ret. I was like, not for me anymore, unfortunately. As much as I used to really enjoy Ret. I can't loot that iron for some reason. Alright, let's go turn in all this iron and all this wood we got. You think it won't, but it will? Yeah, I'm glad that they made that guy announce it too. That guy who was like, no. You don't know what you need. You don't know what you want. They should just make him do all of them. He should also just go on stage and deny everything. Just go on, and we're at 93 iron, by the way. 93 iron, 100 wood. Let's go turn all this in. They should just make him go in and deny everything. He's like, I told you guys from the beginning, vanilla servers would be amazing. Trust me on this one. I know a lot of naysayers were out there. You've been enjoying the Priest since the pre-patch? I've heard a lot of good things about Priest as well. Their rework, I've heard, was very good. Alright, let's, oh, here we go. Here we go. All the resources. More resources. Oh, nope. That's not what I want. Don't do that. They recently released Classic WoW to be released on WoW's 20th anniversary. So fall of 2024. No, that's way too far. 2024? Everybody wants it now. I think when WoW Classic releases, streaming platforms, like specifically Twitch, it's just gonna explode for a while. Because then you're also gonna have some of the bigger streamers that started off with WoW, especially people like Soda Poppin', just start streaming WoW. Okay, so we can't really push this, and the reason we can't really push this yet is you see this elite up here has 2.6 million HP. I have 150k. And then if you get too close, this person pulls and they just come over here and they just slap your face. So what we need to do is take over the Newstead and the Circle of Elements. However, there's not too many Horde pushing right now. There is this Alliance force right here, so we'll take care of this. We'll defend. I do want my NPCs to engage first though, so let me run over here. This one lonely NPC, that's not enough. We want them to engage here with all these guards. So once they engage, we'll run in. Here it is. We have a Shadow Hunter here. Yeah, they're over here. Oh, a Horde pulled them? Yeah, no, just... You don't want to be the guy who goes in alone right now. Rogue is trying to poison you to death. Just cleanse it and kill the Rogue. Alright. So they're going to pull the Shadow Hunter. Definitely not enough when it comes to defense. That Shadow Hunter is going to go down very quickly. What I can do is CC this Sorceress. And hopefully... Oh no, there's someone already behind it just DPSing. Alright, let's do it. What is my Ring of Peace on? Oh, okay. Let's do that. Let's split them up away from their healers. So their healers are on the other side of that Ring of Peace. I haven't played this guy in a while, so I forgot my key binding for Ring of Peace. There it is. Healers are dead. Now we've only got the main DPSer taking him down. Split everyone apart. He just ran in. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. God damn it, Leroy. Alright, perfect. Defense. Also, these elites provide a lot of resources as well. It looks like we're starting to push this. Okay, let's push. So you definitely want to slowly push this. Oh man, you see this is this takes quite a lot to push this. So let's try to go in here. And this guy is going to be destroying you. Just completely destroying you. So you got to be very careful with that. They do also reset after a while, so you need to be careful where you do kite them to. But you normally want some of your horde. Yeah, see the reset? You normally want some of the horde forces to help you push that. So right now, really what we should be doing is, there it is, we got the demos up. Perfect. Where do we get the cannon trinket? Is it good? It's not very good. The cannon trinket, I believe, is from Freehold. I'll check right now. Oh, hey, that's Demon Hunter on the demo. Or Demon Hunter's demo. The trinket, Freehold? What is it called? It's called Cannonball Runner. Not Freehold. Teldrassil. Yeah, it comes from Teldrassil. It's not very good. The cannon deals damage and it's an agility trinket, so maybe it'll be better for some DPSers, but definitely not for like tanks or anything. It'd be a lot better to proc mastery or haste. Actually, haste trinkets are going to be really good. All right, let's harvest some lumber. And then get some iron as well. I do think that these war fronts could be sped up a little bit, but then again, they do have really high rewards. But yeah, these war fronts do become, it's a slow grind. It's a slow grind to the finish line. And as much as you would want to push, like let's say you want to just get the warfront done, right? That's not what I want. Let's say you want to get the warfront done and you want to just push all the way through the middle. You can't. You can't. Those rare elites that we were fighting earlier, that Griffin rider, they will completely destroy you and all your group. So what you need to do is slowly farm things up, slowly upgrade your troops. Your troops need to help you. They need to tank for you. They definitely need to be there. You need to get your demos up and stuff. So as much as it's like just get things done, it's a very controlled pace. It does give really good rewards, and it is one of those things that you just kind of zone out, do as kind of like single player. Why didn't I get? Did I get that wood? 70, really? I feel like I already had 70. Alright, let's go ahead and start upgrading some of our troops again, and then we can start claiming all these areas. Here's the resources. So what we want to do here is just start contributing to these weapons. We also need iron ores. Oh, we need a fortress. We got it. We can do that. Once you upgrade your troops to max and you have both demos up, or actually 3 demos is max, once you have that, that's when you can properly just push all the way through. Oh, we can do another donation if we pick this up. Nice. You feel like you're playing Alpha WoW in live, so much stuff broken, like so much. Yeah, well the thing is, okay, I'm very glad that they did this, because now we have everybody kind of telling them this is what's broken, this is what's broken. So when launch day comes, August 13th and August 14th, since they want to do a worldwide release, and I mean they're doing a worldwide release, this is going to help smooth things out, right? This is going to make it so that there's not that many glitches and errors, because they should all be fixed by then. Now it does also mean that all the developers and everyone are working their butts off right now, working overtime, but for a worldwide release of a game that's, you know, still the #1 MMORPG, it's what they need to do. So while things are really broken, I'm glad that they're broken now, as opposed to broken on launch day, and then everybody kind of like takes their days off of work, calls out, and then they launch on BfA launch day. They connect, and then it turns out that quest number 20 in this quest line that you need is broken. They tested the first 19, but the 20th one is broken, or it's being camped out and doesn't have the respawns it needs. So I'm kind of glad that we're getting all this done now, and we're getting all these glitches done with now. Do we need to build this still? No. Here it is. Here it is. Only 3 demolishers? Oh, that's it. I think we're good. We might need to research. There it is. We're done. We're done. Let's go. Let's push it. Let's push it through. Yeah, we just took this place. Let's push it through. We've got our 3 demos. We've got a fortress. We don't have these side ones done, but you don't necessarily need them. Yeah, you don't necessarily need these. They're nice. They give you a buff. They allow you to get different types of units that are very strong, but you can wear them down with just demos. Alright, let's run in here. Let's tank it up for our group. And again, what I'm going to do is separate these healers from the rest of the group. So I'm going to bring these guys in. Their healers won't be able to pick them up. Come on. Taunt. Taunt. No. This person might keep taunting off me or something. You feel like they didn't have the beta out long enough to get a polished before they got pre-patch out anyway? I would agree with you. I would say that beta came out really early, and they you know what it seemed like to me is that they already had a few internal builds, and they just kind of led us through them, right? They were like, all right, our first build was like this. We want to show you guys the process, show you guys that we've been working on it. It honestly felt like we went through the internal builds, but who knows? Who knows? Oh no, the reset. You heard players in beta purposely not reporting bugs. I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there are some bugs that people really want to keep, like some gold making bugs or something. And that's always going to be the case with any game, right? Everyone's going to find their one exploit that they're like, no, this is mine. This is mine to keep. I'm going to go down to this. I'm going down. I'm going down. So, I mean, that always happens. There's going to be some people who want to, you know, maximize a profit or have certain things happen. Oh, this is a huge wave. Let's push with these guys. Look at this. We're not going down. You mean those who geared up with the bugged items? Oh, like the Arathi stuff? Yeah, no. When an exploit gets too big, it gets reported. I know. The exploits I've ran across, you know, gotta report them. It's also, there's also a few things that are hard to tell whether they're an exploit or a just part of the content. Like, I'm sure the first person on beta to get the chromatic sword from Scalebelly probably thought it was an error. That being said, when something sells for 6 or 7 million, which is a few $100s, that's going to be hard for someone to be like, yeah, let me report this. I don't want to make hundreds of dollars every 30 minutes. Like, you know, that's going to be a hard one to report. But that one went live, and it hasn't been patched out, so it wasn't an exploit. That was just part of the process. So sometimes it's a little hard to tell what is and what isn't. Do you think orcs having huge shoulder gear pieces was a bug that people wanted to stay? No, that's intentional. We all want huge shoulder pieces. What is this? What? Oh, we can ride a Kodo. Give me the Kodo. Give me the Kodo. I like riding a Kodo. Oh, man. Okay, I need to go back. We need to go back. Isn't there a way? Oh yeah, I can do this. Nice. At least I think it works. Hopefully it doesn't just kick me out of everything. That's an alliance mount, isn't it? Hopefully it takes me back. Perfect. Let's pick this up. Let's go ride a Kodo. You think orcs were a bug that ended up staying? That's terrible. They are not. Oh, this guy right here, this rumbling Goliath. We gotta take him out. Let me ride this Kodo. By the way, guys, Kodos are gonna help you do a ton of damage, buff everyone, and I forget what else. But I definitely want to get on this Kodo. Nice. So this is Crushing Stampede is your DPS, Ferocious Gore knocking everyone back, and then War Drums. This is it. This is how we do it, guys. This is how we take the Alliance by storm. So let me buff everybody. Bloodlust everybody. And just deeps all the things. Look at this. All the deeps. So Hector, are you going to go Enhancement Shaman or Rep Paladin for Classic? Take care of this elite guy right here. Oh, he's trying to kill my Kodo War Beast. Nope. Stomp this guy out. Oh, gotta be careful of that too. And there it is. Summon the League of Arathor. What? What is this? Just knock everybody back. That guy can just summon people? He's a Demo Warlock? Oh, my War Beast is going down, guys. I'm gonna need some healing. Demon Hunter, heal me! Demon Hunter! We were never chamois. We will never be. Get back to your roots. But one-shotting someone with a Wind Fury that procs off of itself. Come on. Come on. We both want that. We both want to be able to just RNG one-shot people. Running down Warsong Gulch, running down middle like you're never supposed to do. And stopping for random fights like you're never supposed to do. But you're just going to one-shot them. Oh no, the other Kodo Beast went down. We need to take these gates down, and you guys see these gates still have a lot of HP left. These demos are getting into position. The demos need to start taking down this gate. Wind Fury crits. I'm telling you. And get the get Sulfurous, Hand of Ragnaros, Enhancement Shaman, become unbreakable. Frost Shock. Oh man, they also already said which patch they're bringing back. So with the patch that they're bringing back, Paladins didn't have Reckoning in that patch anymore, right? I could be wrong. I didn't look into it that much, but I don't think Paladins had Reckoning on the patch that Blizzard said that they're bringing back for Classic WoW. Got all sorts of things happening over here. Let's take these guys down. Is Classic gonna bring back 2005 YouTube videos? Yeah, we're all gonna make videos. We're all gonna make PvP videos. Everyone. How come I can't hit this guy? Hey, I really can't. Okay, that's fine. One guy staying alive. That's fine. You should have called your shaman spam Frostshock. That'll be for the vanilla servers, man. When those vanilla servers come out, that's when you'll be able to get your old names back as well. I have to remember the names. Oh, what was the name of my first paladin? Oh, I remember now. It wasn't. No, I need a new name. I need a new name. One-shot Kazakh is not an option. No, sorry. There's not gonna be a wreck bomb. It might be, so I don't remember what that patch of Classic WoW had. If it did have Reckoning, it was the Reckoning that could only store up to, oh no, I lost my Kodo. That could only store up to like 2 or 3 strikes of Reckoning in it. If it did, that's the one that they're having. So the gate is like half done. Let me go get some more iron and get another Kodo beast. Is that what they're gonna bring back? They're gonna bring back the old WoW Machinima as well? Do you know who I am? And the Arcanite Reaper is coming back as well. We're doing a full 180. That was an issue when it got hot patch, being able to infinitely store Reckoning. So I don't think infinitely storing Reckoning was that much of a problem. I think it was meant to kind of rival Wind Fury, to kind of be like, hey, you know what? This can proc 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. It was definitely a bug to be like, hey, you know what? When it crits me, that's when it'll store a Reckoning charge. And then if I sit down, it's a guaranteed crit. So why don't I just sit down, have someone stab me with a dagger for 6 hours? You know, I don't think Blizzard thought that anyone was crazy enough to sit down for 6 hours, to keep pressing their sit down button every 1.5 seconds for 6 hours, getting stabbed in the face. That requires two people or a multi-boxer, just kind of like being really ridiculous about wanting to test something out. But yeah, Blizzard underestimated how ridiculous we all are with what we want to see. Nice. What? A ghost? Are the gates down yet? Almost. Oh, the gates are down. Let's go. Let's go, guys. We got to take care of this boss. Let's push. You meant that was an issue that was hot patched. And Hooves, he does, but not via YouTube. Hector was actually the first patron. Let's take care of these guys. We're taking care of Trollbane here. Gammon will save us. Gammon's the solution to everything. Who's gonna lead the war, the Horde now in the new war, in the War of the Thorns? Gammon. Oh god, oh god, avoid it, avoid everything. Kodo Beast got this, guys. Alright, we better be getting a weapon out of this. Come on. If we don't get a weapon, I mean, we still gotta go do these Mythic Pluses, but I'd really like a weapon. My weapon is so bad right now. Want to avoid that. Romance. Oh, man. Where did he go? Man, his nameplate just disappears. There's no good, as far as I know, there's no good nameplate add-ons for beta right now. Although beta and live don't have many differences, so could work if we get a beta add-on or an nameplate add-on right now for the beta. These Kodos are putting in work, guys. Knocking these guys out. Have I seen Fallout? What do you mean? Like the game? Oh, the MMO Fallout game? I've seen some stuff about it. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I've never played a Fallout game, so I'm not too sure as far as like how it's going to be. I mean, the series as a whole has really good reviews, so hopefully it'll be good. Nice. Leave Warfront. I got boots. We needed a weapon. Although we are going to get a cache here at the end. West Virginia. Doing it for the memes. What? We didn't have the quest beforehand? This is terrible. 345 and not an upgrade. Let's go do a Mythic Plus. Matney, you have a key? Or should we find one? Mission Impossible. Oh no, I haven't seen a Mission Impossible movie in a while actually. Easy clap. Ooh, +7. We can try to get into a +7. Why am I spamming Qs? Fred, let me promote you here. Fred, you now have the sponsor role as well in the community Discord, so if you need to or if you want to check out the first dungeon guide as well, let me know. Or actually, you should be able to check out the channel called Sponsor Corner. So you should be able to check it out there, and then I will be releasing the rest of the dungeon guides as we get closer to BfA. The mustache, legendary wound. I'm telling you guys. All right, so we'll just do this +2 motherload that we have here. Let's do it. I thought Matney was still around. And the good thing about the motherload, we're right next to it. Right next to it. Motherload does have a weapon for us as well, right? Motherload. Brewmaster. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. 340. Nice. The mustache is legit. Wait, did Cruz get a mustache for Mission Impossible? Is that what this is? One, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a good strategy. What are we talking about? Come on, we need some deeps. Henry Cavill. Let me look this up. What are you guys talking about? Oh, yeah. They had to edit out his mustache as well for Superman. And he's in Mission Impossible Fallout. Got it. CGI mustache off. Don't humiliate you guys. I'm just trying to get in on the conversation, Epic. I'm just trying to see what's going on. To CG out of the movie? Yeah. Yeah, they had to CGI his mustache off. Listen, I'll do reshoots, but I'm keeping the mustache. The stash stays on. But you never had a mustache before. Can we fix this? No. Demon Hunter, you don't Windwalker on your monk? Not yet. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, though. Whoa. Did they change the dressing room in the back? See that? That's a different dressing room. That's really weird. Maybe next week you have a better go at it, for sure. For sure. All these global cooldown changes as well make a lot of the classes feel different. We need some deeps, guys. We need some deeps. We can do this mother load. Oh, by the way, Hector, there's a new mount. This mount right here, the dinosaur mount. You have a repair vendor on it, right? This guy repairs your stuff. And then on the other side, a full auction house. The mount is only a cool 5 million though. Don't worry about it. Just 5 million gold. Henry Cavill needs to tank the mythic. He needs the mustache. Mustache gives you like +10 to defense. Chaos, really? That's a headline? Why? Why is that a thing? You should be fine. That healer you invited is Sea-Doo in disguise, so pull all the things. Alright. We'll go with this guy. Rogue's a little under-geared. We can get it done. But the healer's not even a shaman. How is it Sea-Doo? Alright, let's summon the only person that's not here, right? Everybody else? Yeah, everybody else is here. They took it too far. Putting an auctioneer on there. What's up, Kane? How you doing, man? Kane, you missed it. We had a little bonfire earlier. Had a little bit of a alt tab game is weak. A little bit of a bonfire earlier. Alright, everybody should be here. Yeah, everybody's here. Let's go. Let's run in. Henry Cavill was a WoW player. He almost missed being Superman because he was raiding. Oh, man. The mythics that give weapons are Waycrest, Holdegore, Underrot, Temple of Seth, and King's Rest. Got it. I believe Matinee had a Holdegore key. That'd be nice. That's his disguise, being a priest. All right, so is the priest here? He is here. Okay. Let's do a ready check. We can start knocking this guy out. Need to camp for those weapons too. All right, let's get it done. Let's see if we can do the timer this time. Normally, Motherload is one of those keys that, like, good luck meeting the timer. Kangaroo and Veg? What? Six free? We can knock it out after this. I'm down for a +6 after this. Get some rip keys going. I need some rip keys right now. I need to feel underpowered on my monk. Where was that demon hunter going? Did you guys see that? That demon hunter came from like way over here. Not quite sure where he even went to begin with. Alright, so this is one of those ninja pulls. There's a pull over here. Normally gets picked up kind of automatically. Just someone getting a little too close here. Alright, so I'm going to CC that guy. He's just a caster in the back there. No big deal. When Inhaled Vapors goes out onto this thug, he deals increased damage, so, you know, make sure you have your active mitigation up. There it is. Let's knock this guy out. We can interrupt Ice Spritzer, which you should be. It's a lot of magic damage. And then we can Keg Smash to be able to do a little bit more ISB here, because those Inhaled Vapors are really going to be hurting. Let's do a ISB pause, and then start purifying a little bit. There it is. Breakfast, your favorite meal? Kangaroo and veg? Nice, man. Broken bones? No. No, we have to feel so strong. Brewmasters are just, you know, feeling very good. Alright. One other thing that I like about Brewmasters is that the taunt makes the target run towards you faster. That should be baseline for every taunt. Every taunt should make the target run towards you. Oh no, really? We're in a ninja pull. So let me CC that one. Oh, it was instantly broken. My paralysis went out and was instantly broken. So this is gonna be fun. Nice, nice. We were able to do this. So there's body pull number 1, right? A big reason about this dungeon that makes it difficult, body pulls, and there was example number 1 right there. All right, so I'm gonna go this way. There is a mech. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna go that way. What I meant to say was no. We're just gonna do things. I was trying to target the mech, so he didn't get into his suit here. Alright, we don't necessarily need a cleanse or a purify right now, so we're good. You want to create a new druid. Is Ghanaian druid good? Should you go night elf instead? You can go night elf, but you'll be homeless eventually. Just, you know, just a fair warning. This is not going to be good. I'll tell you that. This is just not going to be a very fun time. I don't remember that Pat being there. To be completely honest with you, I don't ever remember that Pat being there. So, let's do this. I also definitely want to pick up this guy. And we are going to have that area here where we don't want to be standing. Let me pop Iron Skin Brew, my biggest cooldown. I do want to purify right now. I want to keep refreshing my brews as quickly as possible, so I am going to be blackout comboing into Keg Smash as much as I can with a reasonable amount there. So there it is. I'm gonna want to purify one more time here. Actually, we should be okay. It's not too bad. 20%. Not used to hearing people eat kangaroo much. Yeah, me either. It's definitely a different thing. But then again, every place has things like that. Alright. Knocking these guys out. Let's do a pause stagger or a pause ISB here. And then I'm going to do another pause ISB. Actually, that one kind of failed. I pressed it at the wrong time. Alright, so pause ISB here, and then let's do a combo into a keg, and let's purify a little bit here because we still have enough to be able to ISB again. Let's get another purify going. This is definitely doing a ton of damage to me. There it is. We're able to recover now. Oh, what is that? Wait, I've never seen that before. Was I really taking... Oh, I was taking actually high amounts of damage. What is this? Extra strength? I can't even click it. MD. Healer was even like at half mana, but hey. The hunter wants to go, so we should go. Alright. Let's kick this into the position. There's the shocking claw. Let's sidestep that. Alright, so let's combo into a keg smash. We had all 4 charges back there. Let's do... Uh-oh. We had the coin magnet go out. That was a little too quick for me. Leaner, gamier steak. Oh yeah, Chaos, you're very close. Very close. Alright, let's also kick these back over there. Nice. I think they increased his hitbox for the bombs because it used to be you had to be really exact. Like the kick I did earlier, that wouldn't have been good enough. I want to purify as well. There it is. I had like a 50% stagger. Let me heal up a little bit. As an orc, this cooked vegetarian's better than carnivores. What? There's the rock lance right here. That is definitely going to one-shot most tanks as well. So we have to be very, very careful with that lance. I want to make sure I don't get hit by that. So I see a rock lance going out. Oof, that makes the staggers go up by like 15%. Alright, so let's just knock these guys back. Start kiting a little bit. It's gonna keep interrupting them. There's a rock lance trying to go out. And that was it. That was I think it's just the Earth Shapers who cast that. And then when the sappers die, they do put bombs everywhere. Oh no, cheat death proc. Normally this mob here gets body pulled. So I'm just going to go ahead and be proactive and pull it myself just so I can actually have aggro on it. Oh, hey, look, we got some more stuff too. I'm going to throw out a stun. I'll get back in there. There's a rock lance. I'm going to throw out the interrupt. I definitely want 100% uptime on stagger right now. It's really important to get that 100. Look at how heavy the stagger got. I'm going to assume I got hit with one of the rock lances. I went to a heavy stagger in a matter of like 2 or 3 seconds. Those rock lances just do a lot of damage. You really need your group to be on it for interrupts for that. Alright, so do we have any Earth Shapers here? We do. We have 2. So I'm going to be watching out for that. There's one rock lance. I'm going to just go ahead and toss out ring. Here's another rock lance. Perfect. Somebody interrupted it. I saw Earth Shield going out, and Earth Shield is just not that much of a concern to me. Uh-oh. I fell. Alright, we're back up. We're good. We're good. We made it back. Earth Shapers right here. There's the rock lance. I can't interrupt that right now. Yeah, my interrupt was down. Definitely going to need to purify that off, though. Nice. These guys used to pull together, but they changed the way that the packs pull. There's a rock lance going out. Went ahead and interrupted it. I do have my Ring of Peace back as well. So for the next rock lance that I see, I can actually throw out that Ring of Peace as an interrupt. There it is. Let me throw out a Ring of Peace. And let me start kiting a little bit. This extractor, not affected. Nice. Nice. He's not casting rock lance anymore. Perfect. Took care of him without a rock lance going out. Crocodile wash like fish and chicken and are nice. I've had I don't remember if it was crocodile or alligator jerky, but I've only had them in form of jerky. Never had anything freshly cooked or anything like that. Being vegan has its challenges, but also benefit. Wait, but you said kangaroo. How is that vegan? Oh, Chaos is trying to be vegetarian. Got it. I thought Kane was trying to be, and I was like, wait, but you just said just an average friendly neighborhood guy. Oh no! Need to interrupt it? Okay. Wait, people eat Madagascar cockroaches? I know you can, but I'm just saying that's part of like a regular meal rotation. Is it really? Or are you pulling my leg, Chaos? The curry smelling good. Curry's always good. Curry's delicious, my friend. Gotta be one of my favorite things to eat is just like a good tikka masala. Oh, let's interrupt that. Okay. Let's purify here a little bit. And I definitely want to keep comboing into the keg smashes just to have 100% uptime on my ISB and to be able to do some really good quick purifies as well. Like, it's very important when I'm prioritizing comboing into keg smashes, it's because I want to be purifying more often than normal because the spike damage is really heavy. So you guys see my spike damage actually reached 11k here. That's very, very heavy. I definitely want to purify again before pulling. Okay. I was like at a 60% stagger here. Kangaroos don't have souls. That's not true. They fight sometimes. There's this really hilarious video of 2 kangaroos fighting, and this guy goes out there and starts yelling at them, and he tells them that they're friends. I'll look for it. All right, so there's the cleave. I wanted to drag him over a little bit. Not gonna happen right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Resonant Pulse. I am gonna want to interrupt that. Bam, interrupted. Got it. Oh, that doesn't interrupt. It just pushes him back. I thought it was gonna interrupt him as well. Good to know. I don't run Ring of Peace all the time. There's the frontal cleave. Let's go ahead and sidestep that. Don't forget you got paralysis as a second interrupt in most cases. Yeah, that also does help out. Also for like the mechs, the mech guys, they can be interrupted with that. Okay, so most people are over here, so I don't want the frontal cleave to go out over there. So let me do that. There's the Azurite Infusion, which just means that this guy is going to become empowered. There's the frontal cleave. Sidestep that, and we should be good. I don't even have any stagger right now. I haven't taken damage. There's a stagger, 13%. Nice. Crickets are basically prawns. Oh, yeah, no, crickets are, you know, a part of a lot of cultures. Sorry, man, you've hijacked your chat. No, it's all good, Kane. It's all good. As long as the chat's active, that's fine. I don't mind. This sounds terrible, but you make your own nut milk. Oh, man. I was really enjoying soaking almonds for a while as well. Alright. Let's go over here. So this is going to have some magic damage with this blowtorch going out, so I'm going to interrupt one of them. I can actually do paralysis as the second interrupt as well. Let me throw out my stun right here because of the transmog or whatever it is that they do. Let me interrupt the second blow. Oh, that doesn't interrupt blowtorch? I can just outrange it at that point. I do want these test subjects to go down, and the big reason is they get buffed up later. Yeah, what Hoof said. Only one I can have is almonds. Alright. Let me interrupt this blowtorch. And we have the transfiguration. I don't have an interrupt for that anymore. It does do a decent amount of damage when they do transmute. They do a lot of physical damage, but that's the thing. At least it's physical. At least we can mitigate it really well with our stagger. There it is. So one thing that does happen on this pull is these mobs kind of get stuck and have to reset their aggro. Hopefully it gets fixed because running this way is a lot easier than running any other way. All right, let's do this. Let's interrupt the blowtorch. I've got the okay, good. Somebody else interrupted the transfiguration. Let me pick up this mastermind. I don't know what that knockback was, actually. Let's take the next hit we can with this Zen Med. Is this guy? I thought he just meleeed in between hits. No, apparently he's all magic. That was terrible. That was a lot of damage. What dungeon is this? This is the Motherlode, Dom. The Motherlode. This is gonna be the new seat of the Triumvirate. Is this dungeon? And it was, of course, the key I got this week was this one. So, unfortunately, I'm stuck here right now. I threw out my interrupt here, and we should be okay. I can purify this right here. Let me also get a little bit of healing. You stopped hanging out with crickets? They're too cheap. Brian, I only forgive you for the dad jokes. Because you are a dad, right? So, you're forgiven. It's part of your DNA. I think as a dad, if you don't say a dad joke like once a week, you eventually just start like trying to implode and stuff, and it's not good for your health. You got to get them out somehow, man. Alright. I don't have ISB. I mean, fortifying or anything. So I just have to take a large brunt of this damage. But I do want to maximize like my expel harm whenever I see that proccing for this kind of pull. That magic damage, that's really going to be the main thing you have, is stuff like expel harm, self-healing, and making sure that you combo into your breath of fire to have 100% uptime on that as well. Those are going to be the two things that save you from magic damage. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. It's revamped dead mines? No. You're relying on some other load? Yeah. There's a cool video about a guy growing crickets to eat here on YouTube. Oh, man. Alright, let's go. The group was like, why are you not pulling? This boss moves around a lot. Like, this boss has a really, really small hitbox. You see that little tiny circle underneath the boss? It's hard to move this boss around. Since we do have Mythic, we also have, like, some of these pipes will turn on and spit out the Azurite, which gives you chemical burns. So, you do need to be careful of those chemical burns. Why was that? What? Why was that moving in that direction? Okay. Cricket generator. Oh man. Keep going with the dad jokes. Leading cause in male parents is not telling. Yep. See, it's good. You gotta get them out off your chest every now and then. All right. So this technician is trying to cast that repair. Let's throw out a stun, and we're good. I have... Oh! They want to do a skip of this by just doing the failure detection pylon. So, let me heal up. Yeah, they want to do a skip. Since we're running Mythic 0 or a Mythic +2, we can skip a decent amount of this trash. I'll probably go down here. Okay, so we're doing a failure detection pylon. What are we at? Oh, we're already at enemy forces completed. Okay, so what we want to do is run all the way through. We're in combat. All right, let's do this. Oh, come on. Alright, so since we have the failure detection pylon, everybody's got to get relatively close over here. Oh, let's try to avoid dying. Stagger won't kill me. Alright, so we made it. We have a failure detection pylon. So, someone should put the failure detection pylon right here. There it is. Okay, we're going to be good. We're all going to get rezzed. We're good. You have to put... Oh, yeah, I heard about that chaos. Right? We're good? Failure detection pylon? Get someone up? No? Really? I did this for you. There it is. There it is. Oh, the hunter got it. Really? Oh, no, the hunter was... They want to do another skip. Yeah, the guy said he can't take the failure detection pylon. Rip key, guys. Rip key. Love how you narrate your thought process in these videos. Thanks, man. You wish more streamers would follow your style. Yeah, it's like being an announcer on your own stuff. It's a little hard on Brewmaster, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. One, because I'm new to Brewmaster, and two, because Brewmaster just has so many things you have to prepare for when you're comboing. So it's a little bit difficult. I definitely, when I'm gonna be running like higher level Mythic Pluses, I need to disable push to talk. I just don't want you guys to pick up like any background noises or anything, because I know like a lot of times the trash, there's a dumpster not too far away, and the garbage truck comes over here, you know, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I need to turn on or disable push to talk and just have an always on mic when tanking on monks, because these guys are intense. Two minutes left on the cooldown for Pylon. We have more than enough time to be able to get this Pylon to work. Colored Demon Hunter knocked up. What? Don't want to. Oh, man. You like my streaming style too, Chaos? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. 40 seconds. All right. So with this failure detection Pylon, hopefully we can get it. If not, it's probably going to take a little bit more time. Happy Chaos. Thanks for the sub, man. Yeah, it might take a little bit longer if we have to clear everything. It might be a rip key if we have to clear everything. All right, he's ready. All right, so we just need to make it to the end, put up that failure detection Pylon, and we'll be good. I'm asking the healer. All right, let's go. Everybody's ready. Now that we can mount up, it should be a little bit easier than last time as well. Last time I had to really stay alive there at the end, just try to avoid damage, and I had that really heavy stagger. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run over here. Perfect. I want to make sure that I go down out here in the corner. Close enough to res, but not far enough to get everybody killed. I know these guys avoided death the first time they're not in combat right now. So, oh, this guy did a feign death. Perfect. Nice. So there's a failure detection Pylon going down. Everything's gonna reset. Oh no, I think the hunter got some aggro. There it is. He did a feign death. We do have one guy here. There it is. Run back, run back. Perfect. Happy Chaos, is that you? Maybe it says alt account. He still can't take this. We're gonna be a rip key, guys. It's gonna be a rip key. Yep. They said pull boss and die. Whoa, why am I in combat? Did the boss really aggro to me all the way out here? I hope not. I hope the boss doesn't come running out here and smack me in the face again. I think we're going to do a rip key here. Failure detection Pylon is failing. Alright, perfect. We're not in combat anymore. All right. What was that? Did you guys see that? Gift of the Ox healed me. That was a really far away Gift of the Ox bubble that came through. All right. Nobody's releasing it until the hunter dies. Guys, I think this is a rip key. When my key rips at a +2, does it just disappear? Does it delete itself? I don't think it can go below a +2. I think at this point it just kind of stays. Don't release. Why not? What's going on? Hashtag appease the Ripkey gods. We're at 240,000 Ripkeys. Yeah, I think Blizzard removed the failure detection Pylon from Mythic Plus. Ripkey goodness. We have 11 minutes to clear. It's not that bad considering what we have to clear, as long as, you know, I was gonna say as long as we don't get too many body pulls, but hey, you know, it already. And so it begins. Body pulls. Under 10k, so you are bloodthirsty. Alright, let's just try to make this as quick and painless as possible, clearing all the way up to the boss. Here's a combo into a keg so I can just keep up this ISB. Another combo into a keg, ISB. I'm going to be comboing into an ISB pause. Oh no! This key is not happening for us. I don't remember those guys having knockbacks either. Big reason why I didn't make all the dungeon guides really early on in the alpha process. They keep changing what's between mythic and heroic and normal dungeons. Things change up a little bit. I am going to be prioritizing comboing into a keg smash right now as well, just so that I can keep up these charges, just so that I can keep these pulls going. Let's go this way. We can go this way. We have, oh, I guess we went both ways. There, the hunter who got the mine aggroed took the mine hit. Unfortunately, it only stresses out our healer, so there's that. Oh, another bomb. Nice. Here, I don't need another ISB right now. I do have 3 charges. Nice. So again, we're gonna combo into an ISB now because I already had the 3 charges out of 4 for light brewing, and another ISB. Nice. So now here, if we had a demon or a warlock, we could portal from here all the way across, but we don't. So let's just get this done. Rip the band-aid right off because this is gonna be the hardest pull. You can interrupt overcharge and you have to stun the repair. So that's something important to know because you do need to pay attention to that. So here's a repair going out. Not gonna happen today. We got you here. Combo into the keg. Perfect. So now this war machine didn't get repaired, didn't get overcharged. We won't be getting like a ton of damage. It's still heavy damage, but it's survivable once we get those interrupts. Actually, I was not too bad on the damage taken. I was at 5.2. It's not bad. Well, we can only enjoy this early Vex pack plus 2 fails. No, you can always fail a plus 2. All right, so let's avoid these guys over here. So we see this guy's gonna come across here. So let me go all the way to this corner, and we should avoid. There it is. Avoided that. The important thing is avoiding those guys out in the corners. So let me actually get a Purify, even though I only had 2%. There was no other reason for me to have ISB up. So after the Gatling gun, we have to take care of these guys again. So we have one guy behind me here. So here we're going to have, oh no, the ads are gone during this phase. But we have to take care of these guys here. And then we are going to have those ads again, kind of going to the edge of the room, and we really need to watch out where they're going. As far as this phase, one person is going to get an arrow on top of their head, just like this. You do need to make the boss step on top of these bombs. So there it is. That's gonna smash that bomb, and the next bomb is right here, right in the middle of the platform. So everybody should stack up here. There it is. Let me heal myself a little bit as well. I don't have a stagger or anything. It was just AoE damage going out. There it is. So now again, here's the summon, the boom buzz, and the boom buzz you got to keep an eye out for. They'll kill you, especially if we're talking about like tyrannical or anything. All right, so this guy is facing this way. This guy is facing that way. This quadrant that we're on here, safe. You see how much damage people are taking? If this was, you know, if we're pushing a plus 10, plus 11, this would have been their death right here. So again, while this weak aura of mine is orange, we can't actually do another ISB because we lose time. It's a waste of a charge. If this is orange, you might as well be purifying, regardless of what your stagger is, to use up all your charges. We did complete the key in time. Barely in time, but we got it. 345 trinket. Hey, that's a really nice upgrade. No more cannonball for me. That trinket replaces that. A tall Dazar plus 3. At least my key changed now. I'm very used to, like, at the end of this whole beta thing, the keys have been staying the same. So now that we need to leave this dungeon, let's do this. Let's roll out, guys. Bet you never heard that song? I haven't. I have not heard that song. Let's ride on out of here, guys. Let's get out of Crapopolis. Oh, that's different. Oh, I thought I was going to take fall damage. Let's get out of Crapopolis. Jump out of here. It's from The Last Dragon. It's on YouTube. No, rip key? I know. I'm sorry, guys. It was... We did it. How much time did we complete that key in? I don't know. I don't have Mythic Plus timers. Whoops. Do I have it here? The mother load? 31 minutes out of 35. So we're a little bit short. We were a little bit short. I got a Teldrassil. Alright. Most of the group wants to do an Teldrassil +3. Which, Teldrassil... Does it have a weapon for me? Brewmaster, main hand, no. I really want a weapon. The other guy says he has Freehold. No weapon. King's Rest does have a weapon. Underrot has a weapon. Temple of Seth. And Waycrest? Waycrest. Waycrest has a really cool weapon too. Look at this thing. Look at this. This reminds me of the weapon from... Which one of these is it? Draktheron? Keep? Nope. Gundrak. Guys, you know which one I'm talking about? Or is it the one out in Grizzly Hills? What's that one called? I thought it was Draktheron Keep. Oh, man. It's a two-handed axe. Edge of Oblivion? I don't think so. Nope. Definitely not those. Rogue left. Get 5th. Alright, let's get a 5th. Oh, man. It really reminds me of a two-handed axe. Halls of Lightning. There it is. That one. That one. And... this guy right here. Alright. Let's get another guy for this Teldrassil +3. Yeah, there's no one looking for a higher dungeon. Oh, he just went offline. Alright, let's repair and run over there. Back to trying to farm weapons again. I know, man. Go do some battlegrounds. There's weapons in battlegrounds? I thought it was just armor. I need my weapon on this guy. An Affliction Warlock weapon? Yeah, it looks like it. You're sad that your Warlock can't have the Argus Scythe? It's not considered a staff. Alright, let me look this up. I wanted to show you guys when Kane was talking about kangaroos. This might be it. This is it. Here, you guys want to see what I was talking about earlier with the whole kangaroo and breaking up the fight? It's pretty funny. Wait, the rogue was somebody's friend in here. The rogue was paired up with someone as well. Only one of them left. Apologizing for a lack of ripkey. I'm sorry. You know. I'm gonna do a +3 now. Maybe that'll be a ripkey. Although a Teldrassil is not too bad. Oh, if we copy account data, we'll be able to get the new mount from the burning of Teldrassil. Which, speaking of, last bonfire marshmallow here. I think that one was a salty one from the Alliance tiers. Delicious. But you promised. I know, I'm sorry. Wait, is there someone already in here? No. The gods demand an offering. It's been too long. Actually, last Wednesday we had a rip key. We got into like that lockout from the priest. We weren't able to do anything. We were just stuck, and it couldn't reset. You couldn't do anything with it. It was terrible. Guys, I'm gonna glitch into this wall right here. This is how you break the beta. Alright, someone's on their way. We're gonna get some summons going. +3 Teldrassil. That curry was nice. You gotta share, Chaos. You gotta share. I would love some curry right now. I didn't really have breakfast. My breakfast was this coffee you guys saw me drink and the marshmallows. Alright. So everybody's here. Dungeon difficulty set to mythic. Got our +3 key. Perfect. We can get another trinket to get an upgrade here, and then we just need that weapon. Just need that weapon. It's not a bonfire marshmallow. You need to let them catch fire. You like that, like, slightly bitter from having them catch fire? So normally in a normal heroic dungeon, and even in Mythic 0, I'll go left, right? And we've got the augurs over here, which cause a ton of fire. If you can CC them, it's no big deal, and you should keep going this way. But on a Mythic Plus, it's going to be so... They do so much damage that if somebody accidentally breaks them, it's just not worth your time to go left. So since this is going to be a Mythic Plus, I'm going to break right. It's going to be a little bit more physical damage on me, but as long as the group doesn't wipe, right? So the star augur. The augurs over here can lead to a group wipe by throwing a ton of fire on the ground, and every now and then we also have the bubbles that are thrown by the priestess, or what is it? Confessor throws down a bubble, makes him immune to CC, and the augurs just go to town, burning everything. So we're going to go right. It's going to be heavy on tank damage, but Brewmaster Monk, I can take it. As long as the damage is focused on me and not on everybody else, we'll be good. So we're going to go right instead, do this boss first, and then go down through the middle, go do Priestess, which means we only have one augur, right? The pull before Priestess is going to be one augur. We basically avoid 2 augurs and 2 Colossus by going this way. And then after that, we can go back, kill Mr. T-Rex in the bottom, Mr. Rezan, and then go kill the last boss. Alright, let's do a ready check. You used to overdo it. Now your coffee aren't like 4 times the normal coffee, scale back. Alright. Everybody's ready. Let's put the key in. Let's do it. Taking notes. Demon Hunter, I'll have the pull guides and stuff done, but like the pulls and strategy guides, those won't be done by the time BfA comes out. There's already a lot of other things that need to get done during these last 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try to get them done within the first week, definitely before like the raid or anything comes out. But for now, this is fast, easier to deliver content to get to you guys in this live stream. I also mentioned like the whole podcast stuff to you guys earlier, maybe like 2 weeks ago. I definitely want to start bringing that as well, as you know, as quickly as I can. So I need to talk to Glock a little bit more. and see what schedule works out with him and start doing that. Since BfA is very, very close, we can talk a little bit about Legion, a little bit about BfA. Alright, so these guys are going to be pulled no matter what we do. We can skip this next pull, so let me like just get this pat by themselves. Are you pleased to see me, or is that a ripkey in your pocket? That's it. That's it, Chaos. That is t-shirt idea number 1. I hope you don't mind. It's more important to know what to do in most dungeons, like Told to Gore, Waycrest Manor. Yeah. Sometimes you can't do them all. Look, yeah. Yeah, it gets... Oh, no. Okay. So if you just get a little too close, that's where you pull this. So you really, really need to stick to the edge here. That's what's the most important. That's going to CC me if that goes off on me. So want to avoid that. Let's also knock these guys back. One other thing that's important to note is that these honor guards have that totem that's in the ground, and that totem makes it so that they can't die while it's up. So if you want to clear this trash pool, you have to kill those totems first. I'm taking pretty heavy damage here. Let me get a Purify going. I really want to get a Purify off right here. Okay. Alright. Make sure we don't get hit by that. This trash pull we do have to pull. Let's run in here. Okay, so again, I'm going to keg smash into a paused ISB. I'm going to combo into a paused ISB, combo into keg smashes as much as I can. So I'm going to just try to combo into paused ISBs and combo into keg smashes, because I started this pull with really low charges of brews here. So I should be okay now that we took care of the totem. Here's another combo into that keg smash. I believe I can... Yeah, here it is. I can also help out right here. Purify a little bit, get a little bit of healing. Expel harm. I had 4 of those. Alright, we can skip this guy. So let's mount up. Skip these guys. This guy might be pulling the rogues. The rogues are... Yep. Sure enough. Alright, let me pull them back as well. I don't want these guys to accidentally get pulled. There's 2 of the big juggernauts in there. Just not something I want to subject myself to again. It was a lot of damage. Like I said, this side is going to be heavier on tank damage, but really light on damage for everyone else. So your healer just needs to focus on you. As long as a tank, you know what you're doing, know what you have to cleanse, know what you have to like pop your cooldowns for, when to do stuff like that, then you'll be okay. Also, Noxious Stench is always going to get 1 stack off on you. Always, always, always. And that means that as a monk, you can detox yourself. So make sure you get that detox off as soon as that lands. So here's going to be the Noxious Stench. If you guys check out my debuffs on the top right, I always get 1 stack. Detox. It's just going to help minimize the damage. The damage during this phase, like during the first phase, isn't too heavy. Now that he becomes active, yeah, it gets heavy. So this guy is a tank killer. I would honestly call him just a tank killer. He just does a ton of damage to your tanks. I did get 2 stacks of that Noxious Stench on me. Okay. I have a decent amount of brew charges right now, so I don't need to worry too much about prioritizing combo into keg. But I can and actually be purifying a lot more than normal. Let me detox myself there. And then into a Purify. And I can get another Purify off right here. Perfect. And we should be having another Noxious Stench very, very soon. Remember, Noxious Stench has the same cooldown as your Interrupt. So if you want to know when Noxious Stench is coming off cooldown, regardless of if DBM is updated or not, it's the cooldown of your Interrupt. So as a tank, if you're interrupting, you'll know when. My Interrupt is about to come off of cooldown, so now I need to watch out again for that Noxious Stench. There it is. Let me start comboing into keg smashes. I am running low. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So my brews right now are at 2 charges. I'll let my... Oh, my... There's my healer. Okay, we should be able to be fine with this. We have Ring of Peace up. Everything here is subjectable to Ring of Peace. You want to get out of that AoE. If you stay in that AoE, you basically get polymorphed. So all of your mitigation goes out the window. So you don't, as a tank, ever want to be polymorphed. Ever want to be CC'd, stunned, anything like that. It makes your mitigation just go down to 0. At the end of a pull as well, if your keg smash is on cooldown, the best thing you can do as a Brewmaster Monk is just spam Tiger Palm, because your healer can probably keep you up on most trash mobs if it's just one guy. And then the more you Tiger Palm, the faster your brews are going to come off of cooldown. So if your keg smash is on cooldown, that's your main brew cooldown reducing ability, but Tiger Palm also serves that purpose. So at the end of a pull, you're gonna see me do that a lot, is just spam that. Let me interrupt that terrifying screech. Am I not getting healed? Sure doesn't feel like it. There it is. Alright, let's go this way so we can pull Rezan as well. Let's go do Rezan first, actually, so we don't have to backtrack too much as the dungeon progresses. That Demon Hunter, I don't know if it's this guy, maybe Demon Hunters are bugged right now, but the last Demon Hunter as well was charging well beyond the mobs. So maybe Demon Hunter charge right now is just like double the range for whatever reason. Alright, let's go this way. Good use of Ring of Peace, seems really useful in a whole bunch of situations. Yeah, so these Saurids as well, they leap onto random people and do a ton of damage. So on super high keys, they can, you know, get really close to one-shotting, two-shotting your DPSers. And if all 5 of them jump onto one person, they're dead. So the person who linked me like the really high-end Mythic Plus key, what they do on that high Mythic Plus key is they actually drop a Ring of Peace and everybody stacks in it for those Saurids, and then you just DPS them from inside there, and they can't hit you. So that's also a really good thing to do. Let me, while this guy's running around, maybe I can turn off my push to talk. Alright, there it is. No push to talk. Good. I can just combo things. Playtime is over. Alright, you guys are going to get a little bit more of that keyboard smashing. And actually, one of the reasons why I do like Brewmaster Monks is their high activity. So, that is going to lead to keyboard smashing. Oh, somebody did get an ad here as well. So, no big deal. The ad itself, not going to be too bad. Not like a whole lot of damage added. This boss just doesn't do too much damage. It's going to be very difficult for you to try to get a heavy stagger. I'm not saying it's impossible, because right now, like, if you do pause staggers, look at that, I was able to get one, but for the most part, your stagger will probably be like 40 to 60%, not too bad. Let's also just Vivify at this point. We don't necessarily need to waste any charges. Let me get a combo into a Keg Smash. And right now, we don't need to ISB. He's chasing somebody else. I kept ISBing during the last one, and that is only because we had an ad. I was ISBing for the ad. So like right now, don't need to worry about it too much. Now I do need to ISB. Now we're back in it to win it. And we are going to have to run away pretty soon because of the fear. There it is. Let me Purifying into an ISB again. We do have this ad. I did have 3 charges of Expel Harm. So you guys, one other thing that you guys will see is that orb generation has gotten better as the patches of alpha and beta have gone through. So in comparison to Legion, still definitely nerfed and definitely a lot lower. But in comparison to what you guys were seeing earlier with other people or myself tanking, and that gift of the Ox hardly ever proccing, it has been buffed. So it's not that terrible now. Let's also get a good cleanse purify going here. Let's get another purify. We got this. We got this. Nice. We don't have to run away. Perfect. How do the ads spawn? Epic. If you see like these corpses with purple clouds, if you run on top of one of them, you spawn an ad. So if you avoid standing on top of any of those purple clouds, no ads. No. They're going the other way. We are not gonna go. The reason we went this way was to avoid the augurs. Yeah, I do not want to go that way. I avoided those augurs for a reason. Let's interrupt that screech. Not sure how popular it is in Mythic Plus, but they sure can. Yeah. Ah, blink. Alright, let's interrupt that. Perfect. Also, at this point, I'm going to combo into Keg Smashes and Tiger Palms all around. Let's get these guys. We do have an Augur in here, which can lead. There's a Wildfire cast. I'm going to interrupt it. I'm going to interrupt it. That Wildfire cast is the big reason why you might have a group wipe happening in this dungeon. So as soon as I see that happening again, I'm going to see if it's interruptible as opposed to a stun. It didn't used to be, but a lot of these small little changes have been getting tweaked around in terms of what's interruptible, what's stunnable. They still seem to be playing with the Mythic Plus formula. Alright, we'll mount up. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to interrupt this. Where's this food? Actually, I don't need it. Alright, so that Augur, I want him to stay CC'd. Hopefully he does. Hopefully nobody breaks him out right now, because it would be a pretty bad time for everybody. Let's also throw out my leg sweep right here. Here it is. Let's start doing combos into Keg Smashers as well, because I do have a decent stagger. Having a moderate stagger, you know, something you can cleanse off if you have extra stacks, and the way to get extra stacks, keep comboing into those Keg Smashes. Alright, so now here it is. Here's a Wildfire. It is interruptible. You don't necessarily have to stun it, so that's good to know. Alright, so these guys did make sure that they picked up all of the mobs for me. Thanks, guys. So now we can do an Expel Harm here, and we can combo into Breath of Fire, since this is a lot of magic damage with Transfusion. What's up, Holy Explosive? How you doing, my friend? How do the... Oh, yeah, I got you, Epic. I got you. I was reading that again. My bad. Okay, so as far as my charges go, I'm up to 3. We're good. Let's go. Let's pull. So, at this point, it doesn't necessarily matter what we combo into. Sorry, hiccups. What we combo into really early into the pull. Let's go ahead and stun the Spirit of Gold here. The Spirit of Gold will go up to your blood puddles and eat them. And so then when you have Transfusion go out, you no longer have those tainted blood puddles. So like right now, you need those tainted blood puddles, right? I also took this debuff. This is terrible. My damage is now decreased, and I actually have a small dot on me. So that's not something you want to do. Don't do what I did. So we are going to have another one of those Spirits of Gold here. Let's just keep knocking them back with this Ring of Peace here. And I don't have my leg sweep anymore, but perfect. That was all we needed. That was more than enough. So we are getting really heavy into staggers here. I definitely want to make sure I have ISB up at all times. And during this portion right here is when you can avoid having ISB up, when this Transfusion goes out. As soon as it's done, throw an ISB back up. Alright, so I'm going to keep comboing into Keg Smashes. I'm going to be able to throw a leg sweep out into the Spirit of Gold. I went ahead and threw it out right now. Golden Claws just went out, which is when you're going to want to guarantee your uptime on ISB. This is when we also get to heavy stagger like you see right now. Let's go ahead and start cleansing our stagger, start purifying it off. And let's grab one of these guys again. Transfusion, perfect. As soon as that cast is over, make sure your active mitigation is back up. Let's go ahead and expel harm here. Pick up those buffs or those healing orbs. So I am ring of piecing this Spirit of Gold right now. One other thing is we do have Golden Claws out right now, so it's very important to keep the ISB up. Perfect. So now, wait, where are they going? What?
You have only succeeded in strengthening my hold on the temple.
Why are we pulling that? You can't even do World Quest on Mythic Plus. What's going on? All we need is the last boss, guys. This is it. We don't have to rip this key. They want to rip this key so badly. They've also changed the way the fire looks. The fire was a lot more intense last patch. You don't believe me? You have to step on it to confirm it. Oh man. Okay, so let's do this. Perfect. CC'd it. I threw a paralysis out on that mob just in case somebody ran into it. Although there's no need. Why? Why do we have this thing? Somebody pulled it. I CC'd it. Oh man. Oh, we need percentage. Got it. I was like, what? Uh, 93. I don't want to do this trash. What else do we have? Oh, we have some guys over here. No, we don't. We cleared that. Oh, we did do a few skips. Alright, let's go back. Let them die, no rib key. I didn't see that it was for percentage that we needed. This is going to be 2 of these guys, which might go out onto a fear. So we have to be very careful with these guys. Let's do that. I interrupted the other terrifying screech that I saw. There's the other one right here. Okay, perfect. I want to taunt this guy off. Make sure they're both on me. I have my leg sweep still. But we should be okay. 97. Okay. Now all we need is the first pull here on my right hand side. And that is going to be without a Star Augur. Or without an Augur. I keep saying Star Augur. I am terrified of Star Augur. So here we have a Juggernaut, an Honor Guard, and Honor Guard. No Augurs here. Perfect. I don't mind pulling this group. The group that I do mind pulling is the one with the Augur, which is when things start getting real scary. Real spoopy. So you know how Blackout combo has something for ISB, Keg Smash, Breath of Fire, Tiger Palm. What if combo also had something for purifying? Do you guys think it's too OP? Being able to purify a little bit more if you're getting into comboing, or maybe being able to purify up front with a small purification dot after or something. Do you guys think we should be able to combo into a purify as well, just like we can combo into most other things? I see you don't really spam Tiger Palm that much. Normally towards the end of a pull, oh man, I wasn't paying attention. Normally towards the end of a pull, I'll do Tiger Palm. But one of the things that clogs up my global cooldowns for sure is rushing Jadewind. So every, what, 6 seconds after we apply this? Over 8.2 seconds. So every like 7 to 8 seconds, I'm pressing rushing Jadewind again. So one of the things that stops me from spamming Tiger Palm as much as I can is the rushing Jadewind. It just clogs up the global cooldowns. That's all. So there's the Soul Rend going out on everybody there. Somebody didn't move. Demon Hunter didn't move, and he's also not killing the ad that he spawned. Oh no! Ah, I thought he was gonna try to kill it. Nope. We're just gonna go ahead and start taking this damage. Alright, let's start purifying some of this off. Started getting a little bit heavy on the damage there. We are pausing ISB right now. Let's purify. something else that I do have to do at this point is watch out for that Demon Hunter. He definitely does not run away. Does not care about running. Uh-oh, he's running this way. Okay. As a tank, you gotta be aware of where your people go on this. Let's get an Expel Harm going. Let's get my big cooldown Fortifying Brew going as well. Let's start keg smashing, or combo keg smashing, to start getting more frequent purifies going. There it is. Getting our brews back. And there's a Soul Rend. So let me go way over here. Uh-oh. 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 I needed heals. Didn't happen. How much damage was I taking per second? 7.4? That's not crazy, because a lot of this damage comes 34% from magic. I mean, from melee. I thought it was going to be a lot heavier in magic. I think this might be a wipe here. It used to, but if they added it back, it should have a mini effect of the Soothing Sash Legendary. Okay, so there was something back in the day for comboing into purifying. We got so close. I think if we hadn't had that Demon Hunter explosion, healer wouldn't have been, you know, splitting his heals or anything like that. So I think we would have been in a much better position, or position for that. But having that Demon Hunter kind of give everyone that debuff made the healer have to just split his heals upon the whole group. Healer has like 70% mana? Yeah. A lot of times the issues nowadays isn't trying to push as much healing as you can. A lot of times the issue is just healing per second being capped by your gear. So while before, when we talk about like vanilla BC, Wrath of the Lich King, if your healer was sitting at full mana, it was like, why are you doing that? Nowadays, having that mana resource intensity isn't that prevalent. It's more about being able to push by being able to get the right procs, you know, using your talents efficiently and using your abilities efficiently as well. What race is my tune? This is a Maghar Orc. Azigal, this is a Maghar Orc Brewmaster Monk. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's combo into a paused ISB. There's the Soul Rend going out. No, I was gonna say no movement from the Demon Hunter, but he did move at the very end there. All right. Perfect handling of the ads there. So now I definitely want to prioritize brews and purifying just a little bit more this time, because it seemed like the damage was a little too high last time. So the more I purify, if I can prioritize really well into purifications, then I will be okay. So let's get a combo into those keg smashes as often as I can. Alright. So those ads are being handled a lot better this time. Ooh, somebody did go down. Losing a DPS on this fight is also really, it makes the fight a lot more difficult, because you need that DPS to push this boss. This boss will eventually just spawn so many ads, just start doing so much AoE passive damage that your healer is eventually just going to be dying or going eventually. So definitely losing a DPSer on this fight, it's kind of like losing a DPS in Vault of the Wardens, right? It's just one of those fights that you really want all your DPSers alive for. Alright, so I'm definitely going to pop my Zen Med here right after that racking pain. I should be, oh no, I don't want to stand in that puddle for that to proc. If that's what it takes, not worth it. That was just bad timing on that. Definitely want to be in here. Oh no! Oh no! This is, let's see, melee's hitting me for 6k, echoes. The spider got me, and then skewers hitting for 28k, and another echoes. 2 spiders back to back. That's what got me. So something that you can do here is, let's see what our group has. We have a demon hunter, so the demon hunter can pick up. Oh, he's a little too far. Can pick up his immunity and pop spiders, but normally I'd be okay to pop spiders as well. They seem to be doing a lot of damage. We have tyrannical. This probably has something to do with it. Orc female look like human female though. You think so? You didn't know that? Don't play a healer? Yeah, right now, like, trying to push your HPS as much as possible is going to be a bigger issue. The healer's disc, that's why you wiped. If it was holy, you'd be fine. Let me do this. Wait, where is it? Create window. Healing done. Healing done. I mean, he's doing 9,000 healing. 9.3k. Although in that last fight too, I only took 5.9k DPS, which is not a bad DPS taken. Alright, so let's start getting our combos in, getting our purifies up. This is a paused ISB. That's a combo into a keg smash. You guys see I had the 3 charges. This is going to be a combo into a keg smash, purify, combo into a keg smash again, ISB, combo into keg, purify. Okay, we're good, we're good. Everybody is running away. So now that I have full HP as well, let me pop one of these things. Not terrible if I'm in control of when they pop. So also something to note is that for those spiders, you might want to pop them, but you might want to be completely full when you do that. Like right now, there was that pop right there. Not too bad. Let me eat up my expel harm orbs. Let's, oh man, combo into a keg right here. I'm definitely gonna need this purify right now. And let's get some more tiger palms going. Combo into a keg again. I need that purify. And there's my ISB coming off of cooldown right when I needed it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Gonna pop the big cooldown. Alright. We are going to get another spider spawning here, so let me be really careful with these spiders. Here it is. We're going to have a nice combo as well into that keg. Purify right here into that heavy. Let's get this going. This soul rend is being cast right now, so I can save a few seconds on my ISB. There it is. Okay, we should be good at this point. Healing done is still a very consistent 9k, which is very good. Damage taken, I'm at 7k. All right, let me go this way. I want to purify that heavy stagger. Let's pop another ISB. Nice. It was still a rough fight. A lot of that damage, I mean, most of it was from this guy. Most of the damage was melee. Just a really, really big amount. So good to know. Despite all of the magic damage here, most of this was melee damage. My ISB uptime was 77. I need to work on that. I need to get way better at that. Alright, let's see what we get. Hey, we got a trinket. That's another upgrade. There it is. There it is. What do we get from here? King's Rest +5. Oh man. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this dungeon. Your health needs to stay closer to 80% all the time to make it work. Yeah, I agree. I still have a lot of learning to do when it comes to Brewmasters. I'm diving headfirst by going Brewmaster in BfA, but I'm really liking it. I definitely need to get better at combo, and there is, since I haven't done main Brewmaster, there is a bit of a learning curve there for me. And every time, like, I go back, tank into, like, my Vengeance Demon Hunter or something like that, I come back and I definitely have rust that I need to shake off. And so there's that. There's the fact that I have some rust to shake off, and there's also the fact that this class is just very different in terms of tanking from other classes. So I need to get used to it. If Matt Skills was in this group, he'd be saying, "Heal me, bro." Oh man. What's up, No More? How you doing, my friend? 9.3 HPS is nothing to complain about. No, not at all. It's just not working. Yeah, it was part of it was me, part of it was my ISB uptime. The big spikes of damage come from the magic damage, so the big spikes definitely come from not only Yasma, but also, I don't remember what they're called. Just the little spiders, right? The echoes here. So some of that magic, some of that heavy spike damage, I think I only took like 3 of these. So each one was like 100k staggered. I could be thinking of it wrong. Let's see. That's all the Czar. Echoes, Summons Force, Spider. Yeah, the shadowy images. So on Mythic, it does 46k. We do have Tyrannical, which is like another 20% or something like that. And then we're also doing it in +3. So yeah, those spiders were definitely up there in terms of damage. Try HT. Oh, High Tolerance. I've tried High Tolerance. I definitely enjoy the control of Blackout combo a little bit more, but I'm gonna play around with it some more. So as we get more geared, as we run higher keys, as I also need to start doing the boss guides for every single dungeon. I've already done one. I have the footage for the second one. I need to work on the rest of them. I'm gonna start playing around with this a lot more as well. I will probably be doing a lot of those guides as my monk and my warrior, just to get myself used to this new playstyle of BfA with the globals, with the new talents, with no legendaries, with these groups. So definitely need to get used to all of this. That fire was hardcore. The healer did well. The healer was really good, actually. 2 things you personally need to do more is try to keep Breath of Fire up as much as possible on the boss. 5% reduction. Right. Yeah. Also, one thing you learn too in long fights, even the damage you do adds up. So you want to squeeze out a few Tiger Palms. Yes. High Tolerate gives you a lot of ISBs in your rotation to help with the Purifies. 8% more effective. Gain 15% haste. Okay. The haste is going to be really helping out there. And with High Tolerance too, if you run High Tolerance and Bob and Weave, you can probably stay at a moderate stagger for a little bit more to make use of that haste. Just start cleansing off the high staggers. What's your second damage dealer on the meters? It was a hunter. A hunter, BM hunter, Beast Cleave, Kill Command. Havoc, Demon Hunter, BM, and then Frost Mage. And then our Disc Priest. Disc Priest was also putting in work on the DPS. 4.9k. Oh, my personal damage ability. I am melee. Keg Smash melee. That's my damage. Let's see, on the boss fight, melee, Blackout Strike, Keg Smash. Oh no, that was, yeah, that's in terms of damage done. So this is just overall the dungeon, right? For the boss fight, that's what it was. So what does it take to make a crow blush? What is it? I don't know. What does it take? Haste is a bit needed above the usual 15%. I would really think so as well, because haste is hard to come by now. Since your Azurite gear... Sorry, hiccups again. Since the Azurite gear has no secondary stats, haste is very important and very hard to come by. So it's very important to try to get haste any which way you can, and talent points seem like they're going to be doing that. So with heavy tolerance, more melee damage, and more purifies. Oh, okay. But alright guys, that is going to do it for today. Tiger Palm Blackout combo, you do some juicy crits. That, you want to hover around 10 to 13% haste if going heavy tolerance. That's what I'm at right now. I'm at 10. That's going to do it for today, guys. I want to thank you all for joining me for the bonfire that we all had together. I hope you all enjoyed that bonfire. I did get both mounts as well, so we're all set for that. Lordaeron scenario is coming next week on Wednesday. So next week we are going to be doing that Lordaeron scenario here live as well. And again, I don't do these scenarios beforehand on like Tuesday. So I'm experiencing it with you guys doing that whole scenario. So next week we're going to be doing that. This Friday we have more Mythic Plus keys and some Vengeance Demon Hunter. I need to finish leveling that Vengeance Demon Hunter up. As far as tomorrow can be either one of two videos depending on what I get done, and that can be either DK weak auras or Vengeance Demon Hunter builds, whether it's 5-man farm progression, raid farm progression as well, kind of like I did for Prot Warrior yesterday. If you guys are playing a Prot Warrior and want to see the different types of builds and reasoning for those builds from someone who has tested, both raid tested and Mythic Plus tested those warriors, go ahead and check out yesterday's video as well. Also, make sure to give me a follow on social media where you guys can reach me, ask me questions, what I think about things. So there's also the community Discord there as well. So for example, today I did link the weak auras early for someone, asked them to join the Discord. So Discord can be a source of help as well. I was chatting in there earlier as well with somebody who wanted another weak aura to have ISB turn a different color when certain parameters were met. So yeah, if you guys need any kind of help customizing anything, changing anything, you guys can reach me via that Discord or via Twitter. You guys can always reach out to me. Thanks for the Ancient Wicker Man marshmallows and fun. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. We need Chaos's punchline. You cannot leave yet. What is he gonna do, summon me? Summon me when I'm right next to the summoning stone, Chaos? Alright guys, I will see you all on Friday. I will be leveling my Vengeance Demon Hunter a little bit more. I can't promise 120. I'm 116 right now, so my legendaries are no longer useful. So my leveling is going to be a little bit slower as well. You refuse to say goodbye until you see Chaos's punchline. What's his punchline? Chaos might have gone and taken a little break. Normally when he watches a stream, Chaos is over there like cooking and hanging out with his rats, so he might take a step away from things. All right guys, I will see you all on Friday. Brian, goodbye. I'm sorry. This is it. This is how we say goodbye. There he is. Betty Davis eyes. All right, guys. See you on Friday. Thanks for all of the support as well. We did get a new member today, so shout out to the new members. Frank, thank you. I appreciate it. Shout out to the patrons. You guys, patrons are going to be getting all of your dungeon guides within the next 13 days before BfA launches. So the dungeon guides are going to drop early for you guys. Also, if you guys are members, reach out to me and you guys can get that special sponsor channel on the Discord as well. So make sure you reach out to me. Thank you guys for stopping by as always and making sure that I'm not just one crazy person toasting marshmallows with myself and talking with myself. See you all on Friday.